This way? I mean, there are all these creepy baby noises. I can get here now. What are these noises? Are you guys hearing this?
Sending me the compilation of all the scary baby noises.
It's literally like, why is there a baby crying?
Oh my god. I had to check with them to make sure you didn't have a gun.
Only in game. Only in game. Oh my goodness.
I'm either the best friend or the worst.
No, that was amazing.
She totally heard my keys.
No, I didn't hear anything because of the game. I just keep my face when I turn to you. I was like,
Jody, we were gonna try to have me I stood here for a while, just creepily in the background.
oh my god, I had no idea. None whatsoever. Yes, RIP to all headphone users. Yes, Paula Rhodes, everybody. Oh my god, let me get Did you come in with Tony when he ordered?
Crawled in behind him.
Good lord. Oh my god. Oh, she is easily frightened. It is I.
I was hoping you might be going through House Vienna.
I'm almost there. I can't figure it out. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to get there. Someone will probably have clipped that. Oh my holy hecking
I want clips
heart.
of that. If someone saves it, get it to me.
Get it.
Paula Rhodes being the worst.
Oh my gosh. I was telling them how excited I was. I was like, I didn't even think about her actually coming here. And when she asked me for my address, I was like, that's right, I can see my friends again. I know you're so close. My heart is still going.
It's volume up. Surely she's going to hear that it's behind her, not in the game.
Nope.
A little louder.
Nope, no clue.
Louder. Okay.
Yeah, it was just, it was when they were I got confused when I was telling them. I was like, are you guys hearing these baby noises? And they were like, nope. And I got that, but then that's right when you did that. Right when they were like, no, we don't hear it.
I was waiting. I was thinking, should I just stay here and make her stand up and check and then I jump out?
Oh my goodness.
Or, oh my gosh. But again, didn't want to get killed in case you were like, I have a weapon.
No. And the best part is that we just were like, he was just like, oh, that's your baby's head in that box. And so then you played the baby noises, and that's why I thought it was in game. I was like, the game's really trying to freak me out.
Duke with Aaron. Oh, I'm so excited to see him in person too on the 5th. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. This is a setup and a half.
Right?
I'm
It just
impressed,
gets more and more complicated.
Amazing.
Let me try and think how. I think I should to undo my headset so that you can hear things.
Unlike
And then
baby sounds.
baby sounds.
Somebody share that clip with me. Yay.
My heart.
Paula Rhodes.
Show me your bitties.
Sharing your friends.
Show me your bitties.
Oh, what content? What content?
I was literally, I wrote about this about a week ago to Tony, and I'm like, he's either going to be like, no.
Oh, no. He
Paula,"
was
or
like-
he'll be like, yes.
And he was the second
see how
one,
we
I
can
know.
Let's see how we can plot this. Love it.
I nearly fell off my chair too.
Our text chain is rather humorous too. We attempted all sorts of fun code speak.
Show me your bitties.
We're probably going to be
Show me your
spies pretty
bitties.
soon.
Thank you
he
for
said,
the biddies ocean.
You're clear for cover arrival at 1300 hours tomorrow. Covert. Damn, wish I'd spelled that right the first time. And I'm like, the canary is in position. Us in position. I mean, I'm just parked across the street.
That is amazing. Yes, true friendship is scare your friends shitless with baby noises. Well, the funny thing was like when you jumped and did that, my first thought was it's Angela. And then my second thought was, why would Angela do this? And then and then my like brain recognized your face through the fear.
That's how my face usually
Look out,
yeah.
everybody. We've got a sub
then
gifter on the loose.
Oh man, yes, everyone. This is Paula. Paula is your Eveline and your Angie, and RE7 was your first
in Resident Evil.
Okay, cool. So guys, get your questions for Paula. She can answer them. You can. I don't know. I'm at the beginning of the game, so I feel like some of the questions are gonna spoil, but I'm not sure if
So I'll attempt to not spoil with answers
if
I
it's
do.
possible, but like
If I
if you
do.
have to, like it's fine.
And let's be honest, I mean, I don't know if it's a spoil, so I might just say it.
That's very true. I'm trying to see if we can. I'm like,
You're the best.
no, it's not. Okay. What do I need to do to get the sound?
Thank you, Tony. Sharing all sorts of stuff. Oh my goodness. Hi, friend. I missed you. I missed humans. I'm just petting your llama.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. Get those vaccines, guys. This is worth it. Oh my gosh. Dimitrescu.
Yeah,
That's how
we've
I've
been.
pronouncing.
It's taken
It was
me many attempts.
I remember on set requesting it a couple times.
Well, then like
even
people
say
say it differently in the game, and so I'm like, I don't know, guys.
If you say anything fast enough, it sort of flies. It's my go-to pronunciation.
Go to pronouns. Let me figure out how to do things.
Oh, that's a stab. Now, if you've tuned in last time I was here a bajillion years ago,
We punched a
Right.
horse.
punch some horse butt. Look, we're learning, guys.
We're trying.
I can't promise that won't happen again.
Why is I just want to get to the. Best moments is voicing Eveline.
As Eveline, I would say, you know what, I had a lot of fun as a character coming back for the, this is going to be a spoiler.
Blair
I'm
already
surprised in this
spoiled it
particular
for me.
game. Okay.
Blair was like, Paula's Eveline in 7 and 8. I was like, thanks, Blair. Didn't know that.
My reappearance in this game, which I don't want to spoil why I'm there, but
Right.
it's, that was a pretty epic thing to find out. That's pretty cool. I give some key advice or key information to Ethan Winters.
Sweet.
Oh, that Todd Swirly. You didn't see me come in. Well,
You missed
that
a.
was rewind this
trying
couple
to-
minutes.
Yeah, right? I'm trying to see if it's loud enough.
Do you want to
think
just
it'll
play
be.
baby noises the whole time?
No, no, please. Here, I'll put this between us. This should be good.
Oh,
How's
I'll
that
get
for
closer.
sounds, guys?
Checking. 1, 2, 3.
Or Angie.
No!
I got so excited. I sent you that clip. I was just like, she's like being all creepy, and I was like, yay, Paula! I'm trying to figure out how to get to this red roofed house. But
Red roofed house.
the red chimney, but it's I don't know.
Is it? Which one are you referring to?
It's over here. So that red chimney,
yes,
but it's
yes.
locked, and so I'm assuming I have to go through somewhere. There's like a secret hidey something or other.
Let's see.
I have a key for this now, but I need to. This is blocked. So can I? Maybe if I go.
This is where that beautiful fabric map and the collector's edition would come in handy.
Sure would.
You too can enter to win one during our live stream on June 5th. Tune in, we're getting the cast together.
Yes, I saw that awesome collector's edition that they sent you.
I had a little flip up. I thought it was a game. I was like, oh, cool, we'll sign a game. That'll be awesome to give away to a viewer. For if you're just catching up on twitch.tv/NicoleTompkins on June 5th, we are going to get like 8 or 9 members of the cast together in person, and 3 more are going to beam in from other cities. And we're going to finally have our darn rap party that we didn't get to have. And a lot of signings around this next week, so that's exciting. But Capcom gave us a bunch of codes to give away for as well as for PS4 and 5, and then also this collector's edition that is just epic. It's a whole box with like Chris Redfield statue, map of the village. That's like fabric and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I was watching your Instagram video.
I
was like, oh, this is so cool.
It's amazing. Ooh, a winged key. Oh, look at all that. Teddy. Let's look at it. Don't stab it.
I don't think I can.
Don't stab
I
its
would though,
butt.
because
Jeez.
maybe it'll have something,
There'll be
useful
plenty of time for
inside it.
stabbing soon.
Ripping its head off or something, There might be something important inside.
Oh, definitely.
Always. Okay.
Definitely look at books and things around houses in this game, because they have put a lot of detail into it.
Oh, okay. I'll do
That looks like my cat litter holder.
that.
That's what I keep it in.
I love all the fabric in the game though. Like
Oh, yeah.
in their house at the very beginning, they had all these awesome.
Ooh, who just leaves that just laying around?
I'm gonna sell it
Weird.
to the Duke for some money.
Do it.
Their house before everything went to shit, they had all these really cool rugs everywhere, and I was like, I want these rugs. Let me try and scooch over so you can
Okay.
scooch over
Oh,
more.
I'll scooch.
In there.
There's so many googly eyes all over your floor.
I
Is that a
know.
thing that...
Yeah, so we're raising money for St. Jude. Today is the last day of that fundraiser for us, and one of my incentives is it's for $10. Googly eye, but I started getting annoyed with them on my face, so I started putting them on my onesie, and then I became
On your boobs,
a
like you
boob
do.
eye streamer.
Yeah.
I'm a boob eye streamer.
You're like, eyes up. Oh, well.
They stare back now.
Yeah.
So
Because you can't do the whole...
yeah,
It's like,
so
well,
it's just they'll stare back at you if they need to.
it's for charity.
It's for
So
charity.
it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, that looks good. Let me
The Duke is awesome. Aaron is amazing. I helped him get all up on... He's up on Streamily too now. Have you gotten on Streamily?
No, I emailed them and I haven't
Oh,
heard back.
so do you have your store set up?
I don't-
Get it. Do that link that I sent you, and
I
then
thought
ping
I
me.
did, but I'll
And
look
then
again.
I'll text Dave because they would love to have you, and then you guys can get all sorts of merch from Day and have her sign it and stuff.
Yeah,
So
I would love to do that, and I would need to figure out who
we
to-
have ours up on our store now, the streamily.com/Resident Evil, and I had a little too much fun making an Angie button that's from the puppet version that Capcom put out, and oh god, we did you'll see there's a portrait of us in the game that we might come across, and we printed some of those that look epic and all sorts of stuff, some charms.
and things and stuff. Okay, chat, I will accept a hint of where to go to try and get to this red chimney place.
How we two meet? Wow, grammar no so good.
It's okay, I haven't been able to speak today.
We met via the web community because you had done Emma Approved, and I did the New Adventures of Peter and Wendy, and we were doing a fan meetup that we were organizing at Comic-Con.
Yep.
I think that was maybe the first time in person or before.
I think we met before. I think I met you at the Peter and Wendy premiere.
Yes. Oh, cool.
But
yes.
barely
At the-
met you at
yes.
that. Because
And then
you
we-
were doing 1,000 things.
I was a lot of busy. But we became fast friends. And then there was one classic Halloween at the YouTube space. R.I.P. YouTube space.
I just stole, I just got that photo off of my really old computer and because I was like,
We have an amazing fan and member of the community that makes these really cool puppets named Kate Hampshire, and she had made puppets of both of our characters. And we, for a Halloween party, made full-size felt puppets of our characters to wear as our costume, including felt wigs, and went as character puppet us. It was very meta. We thought we were hilarious.
We did.
It was also very hot.
It was very warm. It was incredibly warm.
Felt wigs are not.
The game is loud. Oh, that's because I can't hear it. So
Oh.
I would turn it up. Hold on. I'll turn it down for you guys.
You were like, baby sounds.
How's
And
that
Neil
for the game sound for you guys?
It's streaming now, but oh my goodness. Neil is a rock star. He did a 7-hour signing yesterday. We just kicked off our signings yesterday, and him and Maggie, who plays Lady Dimitrescu,
Yes.
did like a sibling version one, and it
This is
went
new.
for 7 hours.
That's it.
And I don't know how he did. Yeah, works hard for the money, that guy.
Work hard for the money.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Arrived at site. No sign of EW or RW. Infiltrated village. Engaged with number of bioweapons. Found evidence. Established base in church. Plan of operations. Okay.
They should not have just left computers later.
I know. Very, very amateur hour.
In the church. This is the church that is the base, but they're like writing about how they did that. Oh, typewriter? No.
Yeah, that's the save in game.
Oh, look at our portraits. We're so cute on the wall. Look at our face behind Amber. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's Mother Miranda. Oh, we got some Moreau there. Oh, Lady Dimitrescu. Oh, there's me.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
I'm
are.
cute and stuff.
So cute. Okay, that was new.
They're porous. Oh, I know, right? I want to know how many Sharpies they went through, because that's a lot.
That's a good question. I have a key. Okay.
Nicole's last one was 7 hours too. Goodness. Amazing.
The RE fans, they're great. They're voracious.
Heck yeah. Look.
They're
Oh,
both
can we?
queens.
Oh.
Yes. I smash.
Oh.
I smash.
Wait, but it's a little goat. Is it?
I smash.
It was
I
just
don't
a
know,
moving, creepy statue.
They're like an achievement. Ooh, a chicken. Hi, chicken. Hello. Jason, chicken. Can I kill you?
Are you gonna eat it?
I don't know. I haven't eaten in a
What's the
really
glowing
long time.
thing?
I'm very concerned for my health. Besides,
How did I
rest
do
of
the
things that
dog
have
voice?
happened.
Well, I just have a weird voice. But no, we tried. It came with one option, and the director Steve is amazing and directed me until we found like the right amount of creepy to cute ratio, and Capcom's amazing to work with anyway. So they helped us cue into it, and then we just rocked her. I initially was like, is this gonna fit? Like the rest of these guys are so grounded and real, and I'm like, woo! But
I mean, but you're also a talking doll.
I'm a talking doll, and
so-
I'm the id to her personality. So yeah, so it works. Got my workouts in that mocap.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you did the mocap for Angie as well.
Did, yes, which was super fun. Lots of butt wiggles. In duos, right? The symbiotic characters are super fun. I can't wait I get to see Andy Norris, who played Donna, in person again on the 5th as well. She'll be like in person doing a signing with me before our big party.
Party.
Here's some of these classic scarecrowsies.
Oh yeah, they're real nice.
I don't know if they're doing their job.
They're not great.
No.
I mean, yeah, they're not.
Have I seen or played it myself? Well, today we are. I have not. I am aware of my super ability to become addicted to game worlds, and I have 2 children, and I need to like keep them alive. So I don't play it, but I cheer and join streams too to like other people that I can. So I've seen a lot of it, and I have I done figured out. I have invented myself in the history of this particular one, especially as I mean, she does. Neil Heisenberg isn't kind to me, but they just got a deal.
They just got a deal.
We have an infestation of these bat things.
Yeah.
I think they came from Oz.
Well, Dimitrescu may have ordered some from the Wicked
She's
Witch of
like,
the West.
oh, great idea.
Yeah.
This is how you order things online, by the way.
Yeah. It's super true.
Oh, Louisa's house. Yeah, I've probably been there already, right? So now you're getting
I
over
have
too.
been there. I'm trying to get. This is just a maze now.
You're
at
down by
this
the
point.
chickens.
I need to get.
The
I wanna
chickens
get
are on the map?
here.
That seems
I
questionable.
don't know if I can. I'm gonna go across to the other side of this.
Oh.
Just hop it over.
Those are always fun
hop, but
efforts to make in the voiceover. But
I know, like,
hopping bigger.
when I like play games, I practice my efforts along with the characters. I'm
Good.
just like, ha, yeah.
Don't you think that's funny when we do voiceover auditions and they're like, okay, now give us 3 hits and 3 where you're getting hit.
Yeah.
At the end, efforts.
Yeah.
That's a common voiceover audition
is.
thing they ask for.
Yep.
I can't wait to see the scare clip.
Oh, you can kill the
Wait,
chicken!
oh, we'll eat it. Don't just waste
I
it.
can pick it up!
Yeah, meat.
Give these to the Duke! Oh, sweet money!
Yeah, he strikes me as a meat eater.
Yeah. This chicken's really...
Yeah, he's...
Oh, I missed!
What is that little pile of something?
I think it's... There we go. It's like gears to create things.
All right. Fair.
Chickens are an essential aspect of cartoon.
Truth.
Yeah?
Mind the chicken. She did. Oh my gosh. And working with Maggie was super fun, especially because to get our eyeline right, they have this huge stick with like a face drawn on it, only it was like a face like that this one of the crew members was just holding behind her during all of this stuff and like following along.
That's funny.
There were moments that we were like, this isn't a comedy, right? We don't laugh. Don't laugh. Okay. Just checking. And Todd Sorley, who plays Ethan, is taller than Ethan. So in order for us not to look in his eyes, which, you know, human, you want to, when we talk to him, he wore sunglasses and he'd have like a dot on his chin. So we're supposed to always look at his
dot?
chin to help. Yeah. So it's like, don't look at the eyes.
That's funny.
But yeah,
All of
she's
the ways
one.
I want to go are blocked. I'm very annoyed.
There's a way.
There's
There's
gotta
always
be.
a way.
Yeah. Can I...
Could you just
I
like
don't
round them up and hold them and then like release the chickens to cause mayhem when you need somebody to look the other way?
I wish. Because
Like
it,
throw
it
chickens
looks
at the
open on the
lichens.
map, but then I go there and there's something blocking it.
Well, you have crossed out chickens.
Yeah, I killed them.
Yeah,
They
now no
murdered.
chickens.
I murdered the chickens.
Can you murder the well or something else on here to see if it crosses out too? Maybe you have to go through a building.
I would take a hint, not like the exact directions, but like go back towards such and such building. Something
Warmer,
like that.
warmer.
Warmer, yeah. Like, how do I get... Oh. Check out Luisa's house. Okay, I thought it burned to the ground, but I will check it out.
But maybe
Go back.
there's a little
Go back to Luisa's
little sum up.
house.
And Luisa, let's see. So is that Carol that plays that character? I believe she's pretty amazing. She was super fun at the table read. Oh, a piggy! Don't shoot the pig butt! You shot him in the butt! This is so on brand for you.
I shoot a lot of...
Oh, the neck. Oh, oh, that board gotcha. Why is a pig so hard to kill?
I don't know.
I make my children, because my oldest one likes to play Minecraft now, but I don't want him, I tell him not to say kill, I say destroy, because I don't need a kindergartner going to school and saying that, because my gosh, I'm a horrible parent.
Right.
So yeah, he says, I destroyed that. And yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, more meat. Yep, quality meat.
Quality. Piggy,
Oh, yay, they have the...
we've got it clipped. We've got it clipped.
Send it to me. That's it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you guys are just gonna have fun talking to Paula and Neil and asking all your questions.
Let me know if you have questions. And obviously, I'm short. I am a small, petite lady, but I am not as short as Angie. So there's some interesting, cool stuff that they're able to do. And that obviously, when we're doing the group scene, I'm just hopping up regular size stairs, and then I hopped next to Andy, who played Donna. But in the actual, when they need to insert me, they made some proportional stairs that were much taller, and that was a lot to jump up. At that point, I was like, I questioned my decision to jump up these in the first take because now my legs are hurting. But we made it, and I love that. You can see in the behind-the-scenes mocap, if you've seen that clip that went around. At the same time as I'm supposed to be hopping on Donna, I'm technically hopping next to her. Little crew members they're normal size, are handing her a like PVC pipe version of me. to stroke, and it's amazing.
Wait, is that at the very beginning when you like hop onto her lap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that was
he's
cute.
awake, and then I hop back after
Yeah,
because
yeah.
oh, that's a potty.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Why
It's
is
like
there?
nicely tiled.
It's really clean, I would expect it to be more of a
Yeah, I don't. It's just fairly clean.
used.
Little crew members. gosh, I cannot wait for the day I get to do mocap. Like, please.
You did mocap for Life is Strange. I thought I saw you in a suit.
I did not do they did the mocap for Life is Strange in France.
That'll happen sometimes, yeah.
And the pictures I posted of me in the mocap suit was actually like 2010. Like my group
Which
of
was
friends,
a year ago,
Mhm.
as everybody knows. Anything pre-2020 was a year ago.
Yeah. And I had the group of friends I was with. One of them, they were all filmmakers, and one of them was going to school at Chapman.
Oh, cool.
And
Super
they
cute.
like had just put in a mocap studio, and he was like the guy that had figured out how to he was like the techie guy who had figured out how to use it, and so we would go in and just play around so he
cool.
could practice.
Oh, that's fun.
So me and my friend Dan would like learn we would just learn random dances, and we would go in there and do them, and he would like put characters on us. But yeah, I've never gotten
It's
to do
magic.
mocap for a game, and I'm like,
There is a little hint to go back to the Maiden of War.
yes, going back.
Okay.
There was something I wanted to examine.
Betrayed.
I just got Luis's necklace. It's gross.
Oh, that poor dog. You have a spicy puppy. Somebody does. Well, be careful. Some of them have upset tummies. Fun or other ends. I, by the way, love your cat. I was gonna just take it and run, but I decided to.
Dova?
I decided to leave her. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Last
she's
summer we
so
came to
dumb.
swim once when
I
you
know,
guys were
R.I.P.
gone,
the
and
pool.
it was. Is it coming back ever? Should we?
Yes, it is.
It's amazing. by
My
the way.
mom finally found a new company to take over for the guy that
Oh,
screwed us over.
Oh, boy.
But they're like fitting us in, so they've been here once, and then like the next time they come, they'll fill it up, but we don't know when that'll be. Yet.
Okay. Well, I look forward. We'll toss you some monies and do some swim lessons. But I am. In the meantime, we should probably learn to like skateboard or something. And
Yeah.
I hear like that's what you're supposed to do. Hit empty pools. But oh, that's beautiful.
Oh.
Ish. It's a
I
certain
took the
style.
stone out, but I didn't see the key.
Luisa's key. Da 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 da.
What's it look
Let me
like?
try. Oh, you got a lot of keys.
I do have a lot of keys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that's the box. The box where we were. Oh my gosh.
Dun dun dun.
How do I get back there? But technically, so were you guys performance capturing, or did you mocap and then record separately?
Both. Well for that scene we were doing voice and motion capture at the same time.
Okay.
Some people with facial stuff had dots, but most of it, or had cameras, but I think most of us did not for that one. Because these characters don't require a lot of performance capture. I mean, Angie just has a ventriloquist chin, so not too much in the facial movement.
That's true.
So this one I don't think I did for Eveline. I had facial capture, performance capture, but we also had AVR voiceover sessions afterwards as well.
Okay.
Which was pretty fun.
Amazing.
And you know what is amazing is that we were able to do
Woo,
quite a bit of it, a
woo.
couple sessions.
Look
during
out,
COVID.
everybody. We've got
Because
a
the magic of
sub
motion capture
gifter
is
on
that
the
you can shoot
loose.
it from any distance away and scoot people closer. So we'd be like 30 feet away, and they'd be like, "We'll just go scoot you in
Okay.
post." Much like you can be pregnant and they can just make you skinny,
Okay.
like
okay.
like Barbie's. When I was Barbie's sisters, we did that once. I was very pregnant, and they just went belly. But yeah, so it was pretty cool. They had so many safety measures, and like you'd get there and get your box to put all your stuff in and put your PPE on, and then go in and get your suit, and you could only walk certain ways down hallways. It was nuts. The producers, amazing, took care of everybody.
That's so cool.
I was so thankful to still be able to work in a safe way during all this nuttiness of last year. Oh, there's a guy.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Well, great place for a nap.
Yeah. Yeah, that is really neat. That's awesome that you were able to do that.
That was nuts, but very, very cool. Oh, hey! Hey,
Shall I
Dixie.
choose something
Just having a little
for you?
smoky smoke.
Just having a smoke. I'm just gonna sell
Smoky
him
ducky.
some of these trait. Oh, I can sell him the teddy bear? Nice.
I mean, he's an eclectic collector.
He'll take anything.
Hmm.
Ooh, that piggy was worth a lot.
Well, look at the size of the guy. He is a big fan of me.
Now, this is something to splurge on.
Oh, I had another.
Mmm.
Okay.
I'm
Look
skilled
at
at
all
all.
that
A good
money.
deal.
Look, I was angry that
if
he's
I say
got,
so
like,
myself.
fish and sausage, and I can't
Yeah,
buy
you
them
can't
from
get that.
Naturally.
I mean, you get chicken now, so, or you did.
Yeah, it was raw.
This is
so I
all
don't
an
know.
investment.
Trust
One moment, please.
me. Money.
Leave
Yeah, if you
this
guys
to
have questions, let me know. I don't know everything, but I had an amazing time while I was there, so happy to share ridiculous, silly, fun stories.
Oh, I think someone said, like, what's your favorite, like, best fan interaction so far?
Oh my gosh. There's so many. How the heck do you pick?
Interesting
I
selection.
have loved doing, I would say we did our first post-vaccine, oh my gosh, I saw people for the first time in forevers, live signing with people, with Katie O'Hagan, who plays Mia Winters, and Sarah Coates, who played in Resident Evil 7, she was Marguerite, and in this one she plays my mother in an end scene, a button, you'll see, on a bus, and then also I play another character too, a little girl.
Oh,
And then
excellent choice.
she also plays an older lady. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name.
Good day, then.
Which is hilarious because she's not old. But we got to do a live sighting together, and we made a RE7 thematic drink that was like a black margarita as a hint
Ooh.
to the mold. It was actually activated charcoal.
Sure,
But
sure.
It makes everything look
Creepy.
RE-ish. And it was fantastic. We signed far longer than we thought, and then just got to have like lovely lady time of,
Sure.
I don't know, adults. It was nice to do that after being locked in a house with my children.
Yeah, that's very true. Although I did learn from your child the other day about, I'm going to forget it. And then I like played this game the next day and it came up. The sea bears.
Yes, my youngest, my 3-year-old, is obsessed with sea creatures, and so he watches a lot of Discovery Channel stuff as well as Octonauts, which is actually really educational. And they had an episode on, they start with the T.
Yeah.
Help me out. They can live in space. They look like
Tardigrades.
little
Tardigrades. Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da. And he said he turns around on this little dragon. He's like, I made a tardigrade. I'm like, what? A tardigrade. I'm like, you did draw a tardigrade? And how did you know about tardigrades? And octonauts. I'm like, well played, octonauts. Thank you for my child's marine biology degree.
I had to Google it. I Googled it and then was like,
They're
okay.
they're a lovely mix of terrifying and wonderful and cute.
Absolutely.
Ooh, new doors open after some events in the game.
But then in the game, like, tardigrades came up somehow. And I was like,
Like they would.
weird. Okay.
Who would I portray if I ever switched roles with other cast members? Obviously at 5 feet tall, Lady Dimitrescu. I mean, that would be like, dozens. No, but actually what was fun about this is that the producers are amazing. It's the Workhouse, W-E-R-K, housed, H-O-W-S-E, I believe if you want to follow them online. Rosanna-san is fantastic. And she brought a bunch of us back to audition for this that were in 8s, which you'll see a lot of crossover. And they did it like theater style, so mix and match. So they'd be like, okay, these 3 ladies come in and play the sisters, and this lady come in and play the mother. And we would do these scenes and act them out, and then they'd switch sisters in and out. So we kind of, I got to audition for all the sisters as well.
That is very theater.
It was
yeah.
super fun to do this mix and match with them. And then we also did, at the time, I think Donna and Angie were the same characters. So they would have, or played by the same. So they would have us be Donna and be Angie as like this like bipolar switch, which technically, I mean, sort of. And it was really cool to see everybody's performance and to play with that and take adjustments and see how different the chemistry would be each time.
Yeah, very
So
cool.
it was fun. I mean, all of those were super deliciously fun. Each of the sisters had a different personality trait that was prominent. So you have like the more sexy one and the more like shyer one, and like just different things that were just delicious to play with. Oh, look at this
Absolutely.
place. Somebody got a futon and a loom.
We got a loom.
Why
Yeah,
do they have
this
a
is a
futon?
nice
That
little...
seems like a little modern for that. Well, you know, there was a sale.
So I learned there's a hole in the stable, but I'm unsure where the stable is.
Oh, animal part.
An animal body.
Yikes.
I'm gonna examine it.
The hag with all these riddles. How much do I think Angie would annoy the other characters? I don't think she would at all. She's amazingly delightful. Right?
I love creepy doll characters, so I was just like, yes.
I mean, she's the id to Donna's personality because Donna's had these traumatic events in her past that have forced her to kind of split this off. And this is her, I am her allowing herself to live that part of her personality.
Right.
So, id versus ego, super ego. That's getting real lofty, isn't it? So there's no inhibitions with Angie. She doesn't feel guilty. It's always just whatever she wants to do.
Okay, that's the stable, I think. But
Thank you. Ocean Breeze piece is heading out.
thanks for hanging out, Ocean. Okay, this is the stable maybe that they were talking about. There's a bunch of blood.
That
so
looks like things
love
could live in
that.
there. Oh,
Love that
is that
for
another
us.
piece of a?
Ooh,
Oh,
just
just
a
a goat
goat
head. Soup's normal. Somebody. I mean, that's messy.
Yeah.
A question there.
There's also not a hole in this stable, so not this
Do we need to
stable.
like kick what like Minecraft it open with the?
I wish.
good.
Okay. None of these have
Keep
titles.
exploring
Like,
this area.
what is... Oh, wait. Oh, I can go out. Okay. I can go out now. Maybe the spot's not blocked.
I haven't seen Brizzy Voice's impressions.
Oh,
but that's
she
amazing.
Just did
I'd
a
love
video.
to see it.
Yeah, she texted me while we were out of town, and she texted me and she goes, "You know Paula Rhodes?" And she had recorded like an interview you did recently with someone who asked if you were gonna play, and you're like, "No, but I'm gonna like hang out with my friend Dayeanne Hutton." Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Oh my god, I've known her for years." And she's like, "This is my first Resident Evil game, and I'm obsessed, obviously, since I'm watching all these interviews." And so I thought it was just like the cutest thing. And yeah, she just put out RE Village voice impressions
Awesome.
video.
I'll have to check it out. So good job. We all do that. That's how we learn. We play.
Yep. Wait, I was just.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, it was over here. Okay. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Dog Party Guy. Said the voice performances made this one special. So we had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah,
I'll tell
I've
you
heard
what.
so much. So much good. I want to get over here. And how do I get over
What is my favorite kind of character to play? I'm an actor, so we just like to play anything,
just like to get
especially the
jobs.
pace. But you know, there is something super yummy about being a villain because, as a not large person, not incredibly intimidating, though I should be, in person, it's just fun to play the other end of the spectrum, I suppose. Although you know, it's also fun to play elves and funky hero things.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just a great playground to jump into and be able to have this wide spectrum. Because on camera, you're kind of limited to what you look like, versus this is just like, I don't know, maybe Marine sounds like that. Ooh, oh, here, puppy, here, pup. No, go.
Oh no,
Oh,
don't miss.
I'm glad he's not even using that tool. He's really forgetting.
Straight out.
Into the snow. Hello. How's my sea creature loving kiddo? He's amazing. He is 3 and gonna be 4 soon, and he wants to go for his birthday to the aquarium.
Of course.
My collaborator's back.
Nice job.
Did you
Excellent
hear
work.
me when I was like, my initial reaction was like, "This is Angela," and then I was like, "Why would Angela do this?"
Yeah.
And then I recognized Paula's face and was like, "Oh my god."
The clip is hilarious. I mean, it's pure terror on your face.
I felt pure terror.
And I could hear the baby noises. I was like, oh my god, she's about to strike. It was
She's
beautiful.
about to strike.
Do I just wait for her to come around the corner?
It was perfect.
I'm not that patient.
There's no one else coming in the door with me. This is actual lunch. Whenever you want. It is here. So enjoy.
Oh, man.
Do you
got.
do you guys need anything? You want like a liqueur
Oh,
or a
I would
drift?
take a sparkle water of some sort.
Sparkle.
Okay, there's grapefruit spin drift, and then there's like some sort of like tropical liqueur.
Let's chop it up.
All right, you got it.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Drop it up.
There was a place in my college town called Trops. I think it was Tropical Liqueurs was the official name. And it's not a brilliant business plan. I don't know how it was legal, but you would literally drive through, make an order, and it'd be like a slushie, but with alcohol.
Yeah.
And then you drive away with your alcoholic
was
slushie.
it New Orleans? Did you
It
go
was
to school in
Columbia, Missouri. So I question the legality, but I don't question the deliciousness. Hi, I am okay. Thank you so much.
I just opened this, but
Oh no, bring on the questions.
yeah, ask all the questions.
Is there any tip-wise you suggest for a wannabe amateur VO actor? Oh, congrats on the ad job.
I don't want to look
get
out
into
the
games.
window.
You
I
know
don't
what?
wanna
There's
do that.
never been a better time to get into it. You can have all the equipment to get your feet wet, and build out your resume now. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, of
And the
course.
really
Amazing.
cool thing
Okay,
is,
do you want?
sure, thank you.
Twinsies.
I don't have a
I'll open
lock
it.
code for that.
let's see. So you can actually submit. Oh gosh, there's sites and things you can pay to play. Sort of. I just opened that for you, my lady. To start auditioning for. You can also do like audible.com where you can get books on tape. You can audition to read books on tape, which is a great way to practice and get paid eventually.
My thing is like right now with how everything is like you can take LA classes and not live in LA.
Absolutely.
With the Zoom stuff. And my always thing is like take the classes first. Like learn how to act. It's voice acting. Like there's a section of people who don't believe that's true, but I don't think they're right. So
Indeed, and they don't book that much. Let's be honest. So it's you can actually make a living from anywhere in the world now as a voice actor with your booth.
Subscribe.
Boom, boom, ching. So I would say read up, do your education on your own, as opposed to just. You don't ever want to be the person that doesn't know what you're doing. So watch the videos, take the classes, get like VO for voiceover for voice actors from Tara Platt and Yuri Lowenthal. It's a great source book. I haven't read it yet, but I have it. It's amazing. That's a good intro just to get into it. It's a great community. There are agents in almost every part of the world and/or country now that they send out these auditions that are like, you don't have to be in LA or New York. Just let us know your studio, your equipment. So do your research and play. You can do it. Let's see. Voices.com was where I did your first job. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a pay-to-play one. I'm be honest, like Voices.com, Voices123, I don't love those, or particularly the humans that run them, but it can be a good place to get your feet wet. I mean, you never want to do like a Fiverr where you just like are driving down the price of everything, like, yeah, I'll do anything. Doesn't help you, doesn't help other voice actors. But you know,
oh man, I just upgraded
start
my other
playing.
gun, and now I have this one.
I mean, even with GarageBand, you can make your own promo now, or reel, essentially.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that
Tony made our animation
love your
reels.
Did you? Sweet.
And then, but now I have scheduled a meeting because we just took class with Mick Wingert.
Oh,
and now
I love Mick. He's wonderful.
Going and doing like a demo consult with him, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like make a demo with him, and like,
and it might just be a matter of tweaking your existing one. And Mick is a fantastic resource. He was a voice match for Jack Black on all the Kung Fu Panda things. He's done a ton of stuff. Yeah. He's an amazing actor, and you could do voices digitally now, practically anywhere.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, just slicing open boxes. What did I? Oh, for that.
It's definitely an okay place to start. And as a casting director, on occasion I have reached out to those resources to grab people when I need somebody specific. And I would say that honestly, demos aren't even that used much by agents anymore, but it's good to get your foot in the door and to prove what you can do and to learn, because every time you do something, you're going to learn more. Ooh.
Sir,
There's so many good. If you follow Jordan Reynolds is a really good resource. He's like really good, I think, for this. There'll be some great classes you can some watch for free and some you can pay for, and all of them are.
Hi.
Oh, hi. There you go. Bad breath.
I don't have.
Here
Here we go.
Get him. Get him.
Okay.
Good for helping evaluate some of your students. It's great for that. Help me upgrade mine.
We have just like puny little closet.
He was great for upgrading mine. He'll like listen to your sound, tell you what if a mic would help, if an app would help, if soundproofing.
I need that.
And it was well worth the money for him for that. He was stellar. So at least I know it's not my technical stuff if I'm not booking it. It's just
right.
Just me. But it is a business in which you need a tough skin, because you will audition for thousands of things before you book. And between bookings, it's nuts. Just because there's so many of us.
There are a lot of people.
It's a business of rejection. Where a lot of times people are telling you, but man, when you do get to play, it's so fun. Yay, us for RE9. Let's do it. I'm game if they want us.
Yeah, I'm in a little closet as well.
Well, hello, Capcom.
Hi, Blair.
I want to work on a character demo. Cool. Do it. Pick out characters that you think your voice might be a good or fun fit for. You can transcribe the little clips from YouTube or something, and then just do that dialogue. Take some music, slap it behind it, and bippity bop boop.
Yep. Agreed.
director's commentary style track. And
Oh God.
sorry, not sorry.
Did this just fall?
Hi, Blair. Yep, I have turned a pantry into a voiceover booth with some.
Amazing.
You can actually, I need to upgrade to this now, but you can use Quick Rock, which is like a special kind of drywall, and Green Glue, which is like a special adhesive that helps with soundproofing. You can just get from like Lowe's or Home Depot or online or Amazon, and you can double drywall essentially, which really cuts out the low frequency sounds like planes and things that go overhead. So many videos online where you can help upgrade your booth, but it can be a huge.
Yeah,
access.
that's some pro tips right there.
Angie's the main villain. From your fingertips to Capcom's brain, I wouldn't mind that. Record in a closet, yeah, for sure. Good to see you again. You too, Blair.
Is this where? I have made progress, but I am very confused as to where I am.
Oh, why aren't demos used that much anymore? Because it used to be that you'd have like an actual CD, right? And they'd listen to it to see what types of sounds you'd done. Now everything's digital, so it doesn't take. So people have you essentially just actually audition for the role, and do the lines they'd want you to say versus just listening to your demos to be like, oh yeah, that sounds like somebody could be in this. So while they can sometimes get you in the door with agents, or some agents will require them, they're not the main marketing tool these daisies. Look for monsters; they will guide the way.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
I'm trying to. I wanted to see if I could get through
And
this
that's
door.
your handle
but
doesn't fit.
it doesn't want me to.
Kate Marsh and Angie team up game? Yes, please.
She does have a unique voice.
I do. You're doing some crawling under there. Okay.
Yeah, crawling.
So we're still. So where are we now? Are we that? Okay.
I want to.
You need to. We haven't killed that goat, clearly.
No, we haven't.
And this is where you want to go, the red roof?
No.
Huh.
I heard a monster while I was crawling, but I have no idea where it
Do a little oil change real quick while we're here. Maybe.
I mean, that would be wise.
You're under there.
So I went here,
You could siphon off the gas.
and I want to. Okay, I'll go to the right. I want to go to the right, I think. Yes. Oh, that's a monster.
Oh. Rawr!
Oh,
I didn't do the monster voices. Oh yeah, just pour that right on. That'll be fine.
the other
Ethan.
day we reattached our hands with that. That's
Yeah,
how
it's,
it works.
Yeah. Look, we got a lot of advancements in medicines last year. Sanctified. You took those guys out. All right, so that leads the way. Oh, and some goat heads. Maybe that's the goat on the. Yeah, this must be Goatville.
Goaty, Goatville. I'm trying.
That is not sanitary.
Not at all. Not at all.
I like that they- ah! Oh, there's three. That must mean we're going the right way. Ah! Get him.
Love me a shotgun.
Now, are the Lycans technically villagers that have been turned into Lycans? The remaining
I think
villagers at the.
so. I
Okay.
think so.
So, let me just say, this village before Death came to visit were some jacked up, really strong humans. Because they all are all muscle.
Oh my lord!
Oh.
You are lying.
Cosplaying right there. Oh, you did. Oh. What is on your hand?
Sir.
I'm going to call you Rhino.
Out. Out. Oh, I got
You
his
booped
shield
his,
off.
his boom, boom, boom. He's got his mask on. He's just fine.
Oh my god! Yeah, it is Halloween all year round. Headshot. Unless I'm supposed to. Nice.
Donna would have to give Angie the top when she finds out
Perfect
too much.
crystal skull.
Yeah, look, I'm a doll.
I'm a doll!
Not an anatomically correct one, so it would kind of just be like, ha, over the head.
Over the head.
Yeah,
Wait, what does this say? Locked due to missing homeowner. That's right.
we have keys. Can you unlock?
Oh, I was able to. I just
Oh.
smashed that one open. But there's also
Option
something over
B.
here that I do have a key for. This gate.
Ah, yeah, that looks like a shiny one.
I have this key.
Yes.
Cousin Billy has seen better days.
Hmm.
It's true.
Ooh, now where are we on the map? Did we get in somewhere good?
We're somewhere.
Uh,
I'm close to where I need to be. Let's see if I can make more shotgun ammo.
come visit. Congrats on booking your vaccine. High five, Starlight Fairy. What did you miss? I don't know when you left. Can be real honest. I told everybody how to start a lucrative career in voiceover, and I scared the poop out of Day here before that. I don't know.
Absolutely. Oh, now I have the wheel for the wells. The well wheel. The wheel well.
Daisies. Oh, and a ladder. There might be one up there. That's how they get up there, maybe.
I think they probably have jumps. They probably have jumps.
Maybe. Oh, a sled.
Ooh.
Why'd you leave that up there?
Well, you know.
No. That's like something my kids would do, put a sled on a roof.
Yeah, how is
Yeah.
it with two toddler boys?
Goodness.
How's that life?
Almost 6 and almost 4. Nuts, but fun. They started climbing door frames literally during last year. And now they climb things like, I'll go outside and they'll be like, we climbed the shed. And they're on top of the roof of the shed. My little 3-year-old's just standing there very proud of himself. I'm like, you're going to die, stop. So terrifying. We already had one adventure with the ER this recently.
Oh,
with
the
my
head
husband.
bonk,
Oh my gosh,
right?
you know,
There was
well,
a
we had a
head
head bonk. Well, he was doing a Captain Underpants spin flip like you do off a bed and landed wrong. So split his eyebrow open. That was traumatic, but my husband actually, we were trying to, like boneheads, lift a mattress up to a sleeping loft on our own as if we're Marvel characters. And the ladder crumpled under him and it fell on him and he just shattered the elbow bone. So we had to have that replaced with metal. So now he's like Winter Soldier. And it was very traumatic and very trying. And all the medicals and just goodness gracious, our medical system is bonkers. Yeah, so I'm like, get off the dang shed, kid. Donna and Angie remind you of the Sisters of Twilight. Oh, from Warhammer. The Serenity of Dawn and the Unbridled Fury of Dusk. That's me.
Having toddlers is like having Pokemon.
Kind of. You do have to catch them a lot. What were they into this morning? One of them was building Thomas tracks everywhere. And the other one, it was really into Minecraft because he'd snuck the iPad and had figured out how to plant flowers and make Gollum come to life. It was really What? But yeah, we have like 2 more weeks of kindergarten and then holy moly, I'm first grader. Yes. Smash that follow button. That's such a... Our industry's funny.
It's true. Ooh, creepy.
Hello, McLeod.
I've got a doll body, but not a doll head.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I took so long to get here. I don't want to backtrack and go to all the wells, but I should. I know I should.
Do you need your food? Should I spoon feed you as you do this?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you. No. There's a well over there. Okay.
There's a well and a goat.
To the wells.
Lunch part 2, jelly.
Part hobbit. That's the life.
I mean, at
Am I
5
going
feet
the
tall,
right way?
I feel ya. And the fashion moment right now is not helping me out. Everything's trying to hobbitize me with all these like cropped wide pants and things. And I'm like, no, that's just everything
That is not for
style's
me.
gonna make me look a foot tall. That is for like 2 supermodels in the whole world can wear that and look good. The rest of y'all don't look good. Don't wear that. But I'm also old, I guess, because of that. It hasn't been my fashion moment for a minute.
But you don't have to be what's in style.
No,
You can
for
still-
sure. Like,
My
you could
thing-
wear a llama suit if you wanted.
My thing over the pandemic has been like obsessively buying vintage clothes. So
I do
that's
love
been
me some
fun.
silhouettes.
That's been fun.
Ooh,
Did I
hi.
just get another lockpick? That is useful.
How's RE8 going today? You know, pretty good.
Good. The biggest scare has come from the IRL world, aka Paula.
I conspired with Tony to give Day a mini heart attack.
It was that. It was a heart attack. It's very trying for me. I haven't been scared like that in a while. It was pretty
Blair,
great.
please send it to me on Twitter. I want to share it later. Oh my gosh. scary with a chance of lichens. Truth. That's the way I
Absolutely.
was
You know, that's a great book. Arena with a chance of meatballs. I don't know if she will scare me though in House Benevito because I'm like, it's Paula, and I'm just
Yeah,
gonna be
Benevito.
like, she's so cute. Look at that cute, creepy doll with Paula's voice.
I'm cute. I'm not the only part of the house, though. I love that they kind of. It's a different atmosphere. They did a good job with the emotional tension in
Sure.
that section.
Okay, good, because I wasn't too scared in House Demetresque, and I was like,
It's a different experience.
I was a little bummed because RE7 terrified me. So,
Well,
with that
find the
house,
red roof in.
I know.
You'll be scared.
Well, now I'm going locked on the other side. Rude. Why couldn't I just climb things?
I just want to play with it forever. What, guys?
No one leaves that place without one trauma. Okay. I'm here for it.
Let me just play those some soundtrack for you again, guys.
Babies? No more babies. I'm lost again. I'm trying to get to Can I get somewhere else off the roof? I didn't see another way down.
Dang it, where'd it go? Baby scary sound, where are you?
Oh!
Yes, the
Ethan, why can't you jump? It's not that high. Oh, you did. Yay.
Thank you, Tony. Okay, let's see. So Dan Allen Gaming sent me the link of the baby compilation sounds.
Oh,
just-
God.
Gotta get through an ad first, guys.
Oh, I was like, that's very scary.
I was so written down play. I was like queuing it up in the car, like, don't start with an ad. Don't start with an ad. Here we go.
Chicken gun.
Which I don't think anyone's credited with these sounds. But if I'm listening, it sounds like a compilation of all of us. And I think, if I remember correctly, they had us all try baby sounds in the booth. And it sounds like it's all layered and sound designed. The true horror factor. Like,
I did a baby sound the other day, and my chat was like, please stop.
yeah. The people that can do very realistic baby sounds, it's amazing. I'm like, you are an adult. Somebody's gonna just start lactating hearing those. Like, it's nuts. The sounds that can come out of people's face holes. Okay.
Oh,
Let's
wait.
see.
Mine.
Why did that chicken have gunpowder? I mean,
What did
why not?
I don't know why the chicken had gunpowder. Also, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this animal. But I have it now. Oh, maybe I sell it? Oh, I sell it. Okay.
Oh, Well, do you have any extra heads laying around? Because you can just...
Not yet, but there might
Etsy
be in
store.
one of these other... Alright, there's... Oh, God, there's 2 more wells. Okay, there's one...
Is that a side task? One must visit all the wells?
Well,
Too.
I just got the wheel to use them at all. Like, I couldn't use them previously.
Grammarly ad before it, totally. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that might be a tension buster.
Gotta love it.
Oh, thank you so much, Nate Viking 85. By the way, I always think it's hilarious to call people by your handles.
Oh yeah, I told them today that like when I say it's good to see your face, it's what I like. I mean like it's good to see your screen name, but it's like the same sentiment. It's the same sentiment.
I'm slightly positive that 90% of the humans I knew pre-2020, when I see them next in person, I won't recognize them unless they're wearing the same thing as their profile picture. In which case I'll be like, oh, so-and-so. Otherwise I'm like, you.
Who are you?
Introduce yourself again. Has Dave's heart rate slowed?
It has. My heart rate has gone back to normal.
It's a little bit cry laughing still.
Uh-oh. Was I supposed to... Oh, no.
That one's a pretty one. I should make that.
I sold some jewels to the Duke, and maybe they were supposed to go.
Well,
Maybe not.
you can just
I
sell
don't
them that too. What else?
know. Okay, I think there's one more over here.
Nice
So if
necklace.
I go around the church.
I have a history of selling murder weapons associated with my characters on my Streamly store.
Love that.
My Eveline syringe pens. Of
Oh yeah,
Toxin.
those were cool.
They sold out. I'm gonna have to find me some more. But I do have the Angie murder weapon available now, which I'm kind of excited about. That are pretty rad.
That's so cool. I'm the same as you. Like on screen wise, like never get an opportunity to be a villain, but like would love to.
That's cool. Yeah, what is your typical? Are you mostly teens? What's your
Well, I mean, I haven't worked.
Stop it. You're working every day, lady.
My typical. What is this? Shoot this down.
Captain Terrible made this screen name while mad at himself for forgetting the old username's email.
That's great.
I feel like I've done that a time or two. But I'm old enough to have snagged all of the Paula _Rhodes back when the internet was being born, I guess.
Sure.
So those are my handles and such, and it's you can tell when someone's a certain age because we actually have our names as handles.
Or it's just me and I have a name no one
And
else
creativity
has.
is used for other things in life. Oh, haystack, are there needles?
I don't think I can go in it.
You can always try.
You can always try. It's true. I'm looking for the well.
Yes, Blair did get us to both play darker characters. It was super fun in the Harley
Yes,
Human podcast.
yes, that's the only time I've been a villain.
Super fun.
I think.
You can
It's
check
in
us out. It's like a
Blair's
Harry Potter
podcast.
mashup, fun fandom, amazing podcast.
Tons of nerd references.
Yes. What?
A pipe bomb! Okay.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
You should not put that in there.
Well, I mean, it'll help me kill the baddies.
Same. Okay.
Okay, so I've done all of those. Now,
why is
have
the
a
color
lock
coding?
pick, I think.
Color coding means you've been there?
Yes, the blue means that it's clear, and the red means there's still something to possibly do there. I went in there. I don't know.
That's a picture of a guy with that's a stormtrooper. You need to go and kill the.
It does look like a stormtrooper.
You gotta kill the stormtrooper. Pretty sure.
Kill the stormtroopers. Now I need to figure out how to get back to the red.
Yes, Captain Terrell, that was a standard naming format. My husband still, because the first person to get email that he knew had done their initials and then their address, like the numbers from their address, so he thought that was what everybody had to do. So that was his, and is still one of his emails.
But not
But he
his,
is.
but an old address
Hilarious.
now at this point. I would
Well,
assume.
yes. He's no longer in his childhood home. We actually live together now that we've been married over a
Shockingly.
decade. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he still has this convoluted email address that I tease him about
That's
on the
funny.
regular. Welcome to the regular. Someone threw down the well thinking this water blows, but in boom, ching. They were afraid of tardigrades. Bringing it back around. I see what you did there.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. But what's in there? Is that a puppet show? The little lit up?
Oh, no, there was a wooden goat in there that I destroyed. Because I have no reference.
Dan
No
Hutton just
reference.
destroying.
I've never
Children's-
tried to get the achievements, like the random achievements for the Resident Evil game, so
Okay.
I thought I might as
You
well
try.
try. And with this one, it's these wooden goat thingies.
Wait, this is the first time you played through though.
Through 8,
Okay.
yeah. But they have little things like that in all of them. There's bobbleheads. They're always a bobblehead. So okay. Back to
No,
the.
we stay on
oops,
brand.
that's not-
I'm excited I ought to be too. We have become tighter now, and it's pretty awesome. And I'm very thankful for these humans that are involved in this. They're also fantastic and flippin' talented. And my little rap
everyone's
party
so great.
spiraled out from we'll just get together and maybe we'll have some sightings around the same time to it just grew and grew. So now we have Domino's sponsoring with some food, and we've got
That's so cool.
right, and Capcom giving us all these cool things to give away during the live stream. So tune in June 5th on Nicole Tompkins Twitch
June
to see our
5th.
party from 6 to 9, and I'll do a streamingly signing before that.
Jen Von Lee, are you still in here? Jen is one of Nicole's mods.
Amazing, she's stellar. I'm gonna do a little playthrough with her. I think Thursday. We're nailing that. We're nailing that down. Maiden of War. That sounds like a ship name to me.
It does. The Maiden. The Maiden of War. It's locked from the other side. You.
Kick it.
That's what people do in movies, right?
Thursday,
they just
not Wednesday.
shoot the-
It was set for Wednesday. We are. You know what? Sometimes work pops up. So we're shuffling. We're seeing. We're gonna land on it and announce soon.
Shuffle,
But
shuffle.
we're gonna do it.
Open
not-
this porta potty.
You know what I mean?
Oh, large crystal. Oh.
Neil's mentioned
I
this.
always leave my crystals in the potty.
Ooh, Neil's coming up in just a scone. gosh.
Yeah.
He's so wonderful.
Yeah, he really is. I only baby knew him because of when Nicopostolitis, who is Leon, in the RE2 and 3.
Yes, also a good human.
Like most disgustingly kind human I've ever met.
I know.
And I
And
know
they're
a lot of
cute.
really kind humans,
So it makes you
including
feel like,
and
no.
Joanna, and I was like, how have I met someone even nicer? I can't.
I wonder if it's an act and they're actually going to murder us. Do you think?
He's really good with weapons, so I don't know.
Maybe. But also adorable, where you're just like, you cutie kids. Yeah.
It's fine, you can murder me. It's fine.
What is this? Follow the yellow rope.
So what Tony taught me early on in video games is usually yellow or really white markings tell you where to go.
What if you're colorblind? OMG.
Then you just gotta explore a little harder. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You're gonna be on mic. Yay. Oh, yes. Help us.
Booty shot!
He's invading. I mean, yeah.
But that's what I say. I modded his stream and he had Neil and Nicole on, and so I kind of knew Neil from that, and then I just saw he had started streaming and commented on his Instagram, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I was like, "Oh, okay, yay!"
He's delightful. He's across the pond right now in England, so hours are a skosh different. And he just got off that whole crazy long signing last night, so.
The winged key is just a single piece. 3 more parts I needed to make it whole.
Oh.
I
need
think I
some
have one of these pieces on
wings.
the necklace, maybe? Wait, does that say lockpick? I need a lockpick?
The handwriting in this is rougher.
Yeah, but you can always
Yeah, combined with the wing key. Yeah, squish them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or wing.
Wait, do we have it on now?
Better see the Duke again.
Better see the Duke again. That's right.
Gotta see Dookie
Tell
Duke.
us, Todd.
Oh.
I mean, Ethan. I'm telling the actor.
Sacrificed 2 goats to Mother Miranda. Offered wool to Mother Miranda. She instructed I find her a list of drugs and tools in the next few days. For what for, I wonder? No messages from Mother Miranda, yet the livestock won't stop their ruckus. I was instructed to take the items to the cave church at sunrise, but what I saw was frightful.
Is that is Baptist or Catholic? What's?
The great 4 lords were there, and Mother Miranda was holding a child. She whispered something and touched the child. I can't explain it well, but the child turned into a white crystal. Then she... I couldn't help but speak up, and I asked her why she did such a thing. Mother Miranda just smiled at me. This is the chosen child. She will return to her original form no matter what befalls her. Then she gave each lord a part of the crystal in a flask, and they left. I forgot to bow to Mother Miranda before I fled. I'm still shaking. What did she do? What is that child?
Oh, so wait. So that's Rose that he
That's
broke
Rose.
into crystal.
Turned into a crystal, broken into pieces.
Lofty.
Casual.
Lofty. So
What
they've
a-
each got a piece of the baby. You got one piece of the baby already, didn't you?
I do. I
got a
have the one from
baby head.
Lady Demetresque.
You know what? Also, Michelle, who plays Mother Miranda, amazing and gorgeous. Most people don't look stunning in motion capture without her makeup and with the heads. She's stunning. We're just like, why does a human look that beautiful?
How are you doing this? What trickery is this? Amazing. Came here as soon as I saw Paula was in the stream. Hell yeah, Maddie Sim.
Yay!
Then
Then check out the link above because my entrance.
yeah, her entrance was epic.
I'm a little proud of it.
Epic proportions. I thought I went in there. Maybe there's something in there I didn't get. Okay.
Okay, wait. So Neil's coming soon.
Yeah,
Is there-
I keep checking my.
Should I do a potty break now? Is that a good
Yeah,
timing?
go for it.
Where's the best? Just use the pool.
Just use that
Okay.
giant hole in the backyard that is the pool. Yeah,
Inside?
it's inside. Yeah,
I'll be right back, guys.
it's in the middle of the hall.
10-1.
10-1. Baby Lego. Isn't Paula amazing, guys? Paula's one of my favorite humans. What? Who let her be so nice? Who let her be so nice? I have 5. Oh no, it's a pipe bomb. I thought it was a lockpick. Oh, I do have 2 lockpicks though. That's nice. Paula is delightful. Confirmed. Absolutely. Ooh, shotgun ammo. Let's go. I have to go back to the Duke. Ethan told me to go back to the Duke. That is not a door. That is a window. Maddie Sims! I do do know some really cool people. That's why I try to bring them to you guys. I'm sharing the wealth. I know really cool people, so I want you guys to get the opportunities to get to know them too. So many good beans. I don't know what I did to deserve so many cool friends, actually. Like Paula, Shelby, Nick, Ella, Brizzy, like Amber, Bree, like what? Absolutely, Dog Party. We will absolutely. When Amber and I figure out how to resurrect the podcast, we would absolutely get Paula in on it.
How was it? Did you learn anything? I found these feathers. Now tell me how to fix this like you said you would. Settle down. First, you must use that key and collect all of your little roses flasks.
Why is the Duke helping me?
Where are the rest of them? There are 4 in total. You have the one, and the other lords have the rest.
Duh, Ethan, you just
Lords?
read that.
Mother Miranda is the cold, calculating ruler of this village. 4 lords serve under her. The first you've already met, the Lady Dimitrescu.
Dimitrescu.
The second lives deep in a valley of mist, the doll maker, Donna Beneviento. None of her playmates have ever come back from that dank old estate. The third is Moreau, a being of twisted flesh that lives in the reservoir past the windmills. It is said that he is not the only monster that lives in those waters.
Wee-oo, wee-oo. Look out, everybody. We've got a sub-gifter on the loose.
Heisenberg. He works in his factory on the village outskirts.
Yeah, we're learning about
And the
everyone.
project. Let's just say parts of the human imagination are better left alone.
Wait, who's telling you this, Duke?
Yeah. I don't know why he's helping me. I
Wait,
don't know
has
why
he
the
only
Duke
told
is
you
helping me.
Heisenberg? Who's
No,
he?
he went through everyone.
What do you say about me? What do you? Honestly, I'm gonna text her now. Like, little punk. What did you say? I'm kidding.
And nothing. He just was like, and the Donna with the doll maker, no one has ever come back from her that estate.
The
Oh,
damned
everyone's
estate.
heirlooms. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Gotcha,
Wait, so-
Dimitrescu. Got her.
Dang.
No, I didn't get her.
So here you guys are looking for, you're gonna have this awesome wedding. So have you considered the village as a location?
You know,
It's probably affordable.
I did want something outdoors and in nature.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that fits the bill. It's probably really affordable.
Super bargains now.
Love that. Love that. Wait, there's more things. How did I didn't see anything in here. I think my favorite. Well, I haven't heard many of your lines, but I love when you were like, "Get out of my way, ugly!"
Out of my way, ugly.
It was fun to push Jesse a number of times, but he's also in 7. He plays Lucas, right? Is that right? He plays. It's been a minute.
Oh, the brother?
Yes, he plays Moreau, so he commits 1,000%. So he's in there just drooling and slobbering, and I'm like, oh, we're there. Okay, let's do it. So then I got to push him a bajillion times as we did that scene. Super fun with Todd like cowering. Todd should just prints of his hands. Here, like I showed you however Ethan's hands are, and then you can just sign those.
Yeah.
That's my
Absolutely.
brilliant marketing plan for
Everyone
Todd
wants
Sorley.
to know how someone so cute like you ends up so creepy in games. It's
It's
not a far jump from cute to creepy, guys. Like, think of all the
It's like a
horror
circle.
movies with like little kids that just have to be like.
just stand there.
Like,
Kids
yeah,
are kind of
just
naturally
stand there.
creepy. Let's be honest. I have 2 of them. They're just, you wake up and they're at the foot of your bed and you're like, oh, okay, all right, I love you. Okay, we're fine. So it's a weirdly natural fit.
What's one of like the creepiest things one of your kids has said to you that you were like, okay.
Oh, well, when my oldest was like 1 or 2 and was starting to be chatterbox, he would tell us about
If you truly wish to save
Kevbo
your
was the old
daughter,
man
you
who
must
lived in our
first gather the
house.
4
And I was like,
flasks. I'll do
Really?
you
He's
a
like,
personal
yeah,
favor.
he likes apples.
I've marked
but
the Lord's
they put him under the
locations on
ground
your
under
map.
our tree. And I'm like,
Some treasures still lurk in this village. I'm sure each
terrifying.
one will prove of great
Yeah,
use to you.
scary. So my kid say
Why are
weird
you
things
doing all
sometimes.
this?
I would dig up the tree and see
It's
if
all
there was
part of
any.
our first-class
Nope.
customer
Gotta leave it there.
service.
Gotta leave it there. Never touch
Please
it.
do
Yada,
come
yada.
again soon.
But yeah, I did have one dream I don't know if it was rainbow. It was like one of those
I
like
was
right
just
when you're
thinking
waking
of.
up. so you're like,
Yes,
is
I
it
have
real?
you.
But
Find
when
some
he was a
quality
baby, and he
ingredients
was,
and bring them
like,
to me.
next to us in the little bassinet thing. And I kind of opened my eyes, and it was super kind of grayish morning. And I saw the like silhouette of a tall, skinny old man with a hat in his hand. And he put his hand, like I woke up because his hand was on my chest. And he was sad and like saying goodbye. Like he knew it was goodbye forever. Like going to war, going somewhere. And then he kind of took his hat and put it on and walked out of the room after looking at the baby. And I remember thinking like, oh, he's gone now.
You've brought in something
And then I
special.
woke up and was like, what just happened?
Securing goods is more important
But yeah, that was
than
the only,
anything.
and it was right around the time that
Anything, my friend.
Lincoln had started chitter-chattering about that. So, I don't know, kids are weird, and I had a cousin too that after my grandmother passed away during hospice, he like ran over to the window, literally as she's passing away, lit to the window and goes, bye grandma, and waved out the window. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just a natural.
God
Yeah,
created
closest
man's
to the
back
other
to
sides,
carry
maybe.
burdens, but to think you want to pile on even more.
So what happens? How does Neil join? Is it just like a Zoom pops up and then he's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna like get his Zoom, and then I will capture his Zoom and put it into the blank box above us.
oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we'll go on like a little break, and I'll get
That'll
that
be
all
fun.
situated, and you guys can chill and chat and whatnot.
Jen
and-
says when she was a little kid, her kid brother used to look out. Oh my gosh, there was a man outside your window and you lived on the 4th floor. Ah! Don't sell the food, somebody said.
Uh-huh.
Use it in the kitchen.
I already sold a bunch of food, but I will now save the other food I have.
Hello.
All I have is food, chicken.
A ghost saved your life? Starlight Fairy, do share. Although I think maybe one did too once for me. I remember turning off the highway here when I first moved here, and it was a little slick because it rained and it never rains, so when it does,
This
it's
is all an investment.
and I started to turn, but I missed the wall, and I'm not really sure how my car missed the wall and did a 360 on the highway back to the right way. But it felt almost like somebody was pushing my car away from the wall.
Oh.
And I remember thinking, and it was Christmas-ish time, and on the radio, just for that time, Little Drummer Boy came on, which I remember was like my grandma's favorite, but I also was kind of like, why is this playing? That's weird. Slow motion is happening. Oh, I'm facing back the right way again. The song's off. What just happened? We're just gonna drive.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
gosh. Wait, it was or wasn't Christmas time?
It was Christmas time. So it was December. So, I mean, it's possible, but it was weird. Like, it stopped in the middle of another song, played that song, and then went back.
Oh.
And I was just like,
Grandma was like, I got you.
I got you. I'm like,
Oh, God. Wow. Wow.
it is not Montana weather. I was born in Montana. So, hello. If you are Leshimorph, if you're in Montana.
Good day
Or
then.
in Deer Lodge. Teeny town.
Okay.
This guy needs, wait, are his feet pig feet? Is
No,
that,
they're just,
pardon me. They're just larger.
yeah, they're just,
Gordon-
I
Gordon.
feel like he needs a foot massage, personally. I feel like he would, like,
Good,
really
good soak
enjoy
first.
that.
He would.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, I feel like there's tons I can still do in the village, but let's go to Paula's house.
Come on over. Come and knock on my door. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I will scare your pants off. Oh, you did unlock it.
I did unlock it.
How you gonna do it? Oh, you're from Alberta? Yes, it is. So hello.
Welcome back, Leshy. Something's gonna pop out.
Oh,
Just too much foliage sticks.
it might just.
Hello, having a nice nap in the snow.
The Duke is sassy. Aaron is also sassy. How do I know about the gameplay of the house? How much do I know? I know all of it. I had to kind of know during filming and recording, and then since I had all the puzzle pieces and I was desperate, there's my dogs, to get them to figure out how they fit together. I dove pretty deep to discover some of it and the backstory and things. So it's fun. Are there any yellow flowers about? You drove through Montana. Heck yeah, that's a long drive. Like a long drive. Oh, it is lovely. If you do drive through Montana, pick up at some of the rest stops. They have maps around the ghost towns. And it's wild. We did so many side trips to ghost towns. Like Bannock was one of the first Montana capitals. And it's still essentially just like abandoned, like left. Like the schoolhouse just has desks in it and things. And it's fantastic to run around.
That's cool and weird and creepy. Yes, this is my first playthrough.
Hanging corpses and dolls next to graves. I mean,
Love it. Love that for us. And
it's a
our
little, wait,
adventure.
are we circled back? This feels the same.
Yeah,
Okay,
I did a circle. I
Just
try to
Look
go
around.
every direction just to make sure.
I'm just impressed that you're able to keep track of which way you're going.
I mean, not totally. Yeah, I had someone tell me yesterday that when the like trailers were coming out, they were like all for House Demetresk, and then they played the game and they're like, oh no, I'm House. Was it
Benediento.
Beneviento? Yeah, they were like, I have switched my allegiance. Oh, left of the bridge.
I feel like our bridge is going to be some infrastructure. Houses.
They could
Definitely
It's also 2:28, so we're gonna go on our break. I'm
Okay.
gonna get Neil situated up with
She'll
Zoom.
eat.
I'm gonna pee.
Do this.
We're gonna do things. Let me.
Hey, who said dolls are creepy? Come on, Blair.
Watch it, Blair.
Oh.
Let me do this real quick because I want to do. Where is this? I want to copy this and then I want to put this here. Oh, it is there. Okay. Maybe. Is it the same thing? I don't think it's the same thing. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. Okay, I will be right back. We will be back with Neil. Paula will not be leaving. She's still
I'm here
with
for a
us.
skosh.
Scares.
Indeed.
I'm gonna give you guys charity, and then it should be a be right back screen, but we'll figure that out.
He's in the waiting room.
Where are my videos?
Excuse me. I hear I'm in demand on this stream. So I thought I'd come out for a little comedy. I like to call it my charity comedy hour. My name's Charity, and I'm really a charitable kind of chair. I'm really great once you get to know me. Get it? Wheels. I have those. I've got a lot of leverage on Day over here. You know, I'm here for her through all her ups and downs. Oh, God, I crack myself up. Oh, man. Oh, you know, I don't know what you would do without all my support. Oh, man, oh, man. I've really got her back, if you know what I mean. You know, I hope you guys are being nice to her, because if you weren't, you know, I really won't stand for it. Because I can't stand, because I'm a chair. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I promise. I'm done. All right. No, I'm not. I couldn't chair less if you don't like my jokes. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Masha did, and maybe see you again some other time, you know? All right, so, bye, folks.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Studio mode. Get out of studio mode. Where did Paula and I go? What have I done?
I'm gonna scare you now.
What have I done to my setup? Oh my goodness. What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. I think.
What haven't you done?
There we are. Why are there 2 games? Okay. Nope.
Yay! The power of technology when it works.
We love technology when it works. Except I'm really confused about this.
This mango is delicious.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat your mango.
I know, it's so good. Welcome, chat. We've got Paula still here. We've got Neil. I don't know why this is here. I'm gonna make it really tiny because I don't know what else to do right now. I'm gonna get him in his box. Oh, there he is. Such a nice box.
Neil in a box.
Neil in a box.
It's a Neil in a box.
Chat.
It's my Neil in a box.
How are sounds? Can you hear everybody? How is it going?
Check.
Oh, closed caption. Oh well.
Picked up your mic while you were muted. Good.
How chat? Let us know. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you so much to Neil for joining us, Paula for joining us. We just entered the gates and are on our way to House Beneviento.
Yes.
We have gotten dragged by the foot by Heisenberg through rocky terrain.
We shot a pig in the butt.
Is there any other way that one should traverse terrain rather than being dragged? I mean, isn't that the thing to be done with that? I think it's like sensible. Save your energy. Let somebody else do the hard work, right?
Yeah. You did all the heavy lifting there.
I did the heavy lifting. What do you? It's not a taxi service. I mean, it's not. It's like, sorry, mate. Don't go to House Benedito, south of the river. Don't do that. Sorry, mate. It's not like that. You know, it's like a free ride, isn't it?
Oh, I just want to play, you guys. Yeah, we too cannot believe that he is conscious after his long session yesterday.
Oh my god.
Running purely on caffeine.
I'm sure. I know.
It was fucking hardcore, dude. It was 7 hours. We still haven't finished. I'm doing another signing on Saturday, the 5th of June, to finish the signing that we started 7 hours like on that day. And and if people want to join again, there's still singles that people can buy. I've actually ordered more because we ran out. No more duos. That was exclusive.
Virtual con going on this week.
You do. You guys.
Yeah,
you guys
it's
are killing.
great.
Well, you've got Paula involved, and Paula knows how to organize an event. Paula.
Super, right? Super efficient, man. Yeah.
It's a problem.
Is it a problem though? Is it a problem?
It's like a superpower. It's fucking
It
superpower.
is.
I can barely organize my way out of the front door every day.
It's a habit.
I think it
that's
is.
for sure.
I'm the one. I'm always texting Paula when I'm like, Paula, I don't understand this about the industry. Please explain it. And she's like, well, here is a dissertation based on all my experiences.
And then I will throw a red carpet to teach you. It's we are, for those of you who don't know, having a really fun, finally long-awaited rap party on the 5th. That'll be live streamed on Nicole Tompkins' Twitch, and Neil's gonna beam in from across the pond. Super excited.
Yay.
There's gonna be like 8 or 9 of us in person, and Capcom has gifted us this amazing collector's edition and all these cool gift codes to give away, or avatar codes.
That's really cool.
And it's gonna be epic. And then because of all that, we're like have all these signings surrounded, which I think we've all shared on our socials. So you can, if you go to streamily.com/Resident Evil, see all the different stuff we have available, and then like check out the streamings, the various streamings.
It's gonna be fantastic.
It's true.
It's interesting. It's interesting with Resident Evil. It's interesting with Resident Evil because all the games have sort of all the actors from the modern versions of the games, the remakes and whatnot. Most of us have interconnection now. Like I know Nick Apostolidis from Resident Evil 2 really well. There's people from Resident Evil 7 in 8 and Resident Evil 3 in Village as well. And all these people are sort of like intertwining, meeting, working together. It's like Resident Evil actors have become like a real family. It's really cool.
It's like a little
I really
fishbowl
dig it,
or
man.
a village.
It is like a
We're a
little
fucking village, dude. Bagsy the village idiot. I got that. That's mine. I get that.
You missed it earlier. I was talking about how rude it is that Nick is so nice. I was like,
Nick is delicious.
Yeah,
Nick is delicious
I was like,
actor.
screw this guy for being so kind. Like, who
And
does he
adorable.
think he is?
Well, I didn't,
Oh my God,
I didn't realize
yeah.
that all these motion capture guys had to be so cute too. Like, look at, hello.
It's
What is
the
this? They
pits,
put
isn't
any
it?
face on us.
It's the worst.
Why all these adorable people? Yeah.
I know. Wait, so
Bless you
Neil,
for that. Thank you.
I wanted to know, like, what are all your Resident Evil characters? Because I was there for Nick's stream, so I know that you're nasty face. I can't think of it right now.
What? With whom?
That's the translated name.
Not Professor X or the Mr. X, the other guy, the Nemesis.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Got there.
Nemesis.
Got there.
Of the titular named Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Yeah, I play Nemesis. Yeah, I play Nemesis, but I also play Nikolai Zinoviev, who is like the other like kind of antagonist of that game. And basically, the whole game is just me in one form or another chasing after Nicole Tompkins, and that's and Jeff Shine. That's the game. That's basically the game. Literally, it's like I'm either going just Valentine or like, it's either like I'm going to attack you or run away from you and attack. It's just ridiculous, really. But it was great. It was an amazing experience. So I was very lucky.
I love how that they're saying that it's so nice that we've become a family. But is it too boring, guys? Like, do we need to create some fake nemesis?
No, we don't want.
Nemesis. I think it's the
do
plural,
they
right?
want that?
No,
like, I choose Sarah. I'll just like battle her and Katie, and we could have like a.
I think what
Prank
would
war.
be better would be if you guys had like a feud with another franchise.
Yes.
Like
And then
like
battle them to the death, or just to the arm wrestle or something.
The
Less-
problem is, I'm like involved in quite a few. I'm very, very blessed to be involved in quite a few game franchises.
Yeah.
And I don't. There's only like maybe one actor in 11 years of working performance capture and voice that I genuinely didn't get on with, and I generally thought was like a problem for the project and was not a
there
fun
aren't many.
experience to work with. There was like one person, and we're talking like hundreds of people I've worked with.
That guy.
So they're all like everybody. I like everybody. Do you know what I mean? It's like I like people.
Which franchise should we fight if we're going to be Team RE? Who
I
should we
don't
take
know.
on?
I mean, I'd be Team RE, but then I'd probably like also fight for the other team because I'd probably be in that
We
franchise.
claim you.
I'd be like, I'm
We
sorry,
claim
guys.
you.
I come
You're
to you now. I'm
here.
sorry.
yeah, what's one that you're not? Another one
should
that
we
you're
take
not
on?
a part of? Like
Yeah, pick something else.
One that I'm not a part of.
Should we
Well,
take
actually, at
on,
the
like,
moment, fingers crossed,
Fantasy
I would
or
like to be a part of it. But no, I'm part of Final Fantasy. I
I'm
was
part
in
of
Kingsley.
two. Yeah.
Thank you. Anything that Naughty Dog's done, I haven't been in, so I would. We can
Okay.
fight them.
RE versus
Although
The
I
Last
know
of
Troy.
Us?
I know Troy and I like Troy, so that's difficult as well. So,
Listen,
but
this
I
isn't
guess.
about who you
No,
like.
no.
This
This
is
is
about
about who
creating
you
Oh,
are.
okay, that's
drama.
Oh, I thought it was like a
Drama,
real
drama,
like
drama.
let's fucking do it. Let's like a fisticuffs, Marquis of Queensberry rules and all that shit.
Yeah.
You mean a friendly
I would-
competition?
I don't want to put forth the Life is Strange franchise because, well, we do have superpowers. I don't, but others do. But
I reckon we
they've
could
all
take
gone
down the
through
Life is
enough.
Strange franchise.
Should we just take on something like totally different, like a Sonic the Hedgehog franchise or something like a?
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Sonic's had his day. Let's take down Sonic the Hedgehog. Motherfucker has it coming. Let's do it. Those sneakers, they leave them in the 90s, man. Move
gonna-
forward.
Own 'em.
Oh man. Okay. Well, so you just started Resident Evil 8 because you were very kind and rated me the other day while I was playing it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we liked it.
So, how are you liking it? Like, how's it going for you? Where are you at?
It's cool. I'm notoriously bad at Resident Evil games. So, like, back in the day in the 90s, I only ever got as far as Resident Evil 3, and then I just quit Resident Evil forever because I'm just terrible at those games. I was just really, really bad. So, I started playing them like this year again after a 20-year hiatus. I'm loving it. Resident Evil 7 is genuinely the scariest game I've ever played, and I don't get scared by games. And Village is really fun. It's just like action-packed horror. It's fucking brilliant. So
Yeah.
I'm digging both of them, man. It's great.
It
And I
feels-
enjoyed Resident Evil 3 as well.
It feels like this one has like a healthy mix of both 7 and like the 2 and 3 remakes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
it
got
does.
the creepiness of exploring like the 7 house did, but then like you're still kind of fighting these lichen zombie things like in
Yeah, it's
RE2
cool, man.
and stuff.
I found
So-
it interesting coming from the non-gamer side when I first joined 7, seeing the execs or whatever on Capcom's side kind of initially play out the blocking in wigs and things on our that we would then take direction from. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
try to
I
piece
saw that
together
as well.
different pieces of script to see how it made sense and be like, is this scary or hilarious?
Hilarious scary. Hilarious scary?
hilarious scary.
Is that,
It
can we be
came
hilarious
together.
scary on this?
In a creepy way.
I gotta say though, man, working the Capcom, I've worked with Capcom quite a few times now, actually, beyond even like the Resident Evil stuff. And they're great. They're really fun to work with. I really enjoyed the experience, and the workhouse obviously that we worked with on. They did 7 and 8 as well.
Oh,
They're great.
And
I
they're
mean,
probably
amazing.
why so much crossover has happened, because they're like, yeah, we know good actors. Come on in.
Yeah, but I dig that. I like the fact that Steve Knievel, the incredible director of 3 and also of Village, I like the idea of keeping like a family unit together if they work well together with new people coming in.
You guys,
Obviously,
We're gonna
I dig it.
American Horror
That's
Story.
what I was just gonna say. Yeah, you guys are like American Horror Story. You just kind of get recast every season.
And if we could get that in a contract, Capcom, that's okay. Ooh, RE versus Fortnite. That could be fun. I'm not in Fortnite.
Yeah,
in
that's
Fortnite?
fine. I don't
Are
play
you in
it. no.
Fortnite? Should we?
Nah, I'm a single parent. My little one has only just got into Lego Star Wars, so we can totally do Fortnite. That's fine.
Oh, is that how old is
We
yours?
have no. She's 7, man. She's cool.
I have an almost 6-year-old and an almost 4-year-old. So I feel like
Damn, you're still on the edge of that, right? Still looking at those.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Circus.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a little bit of circus. I always enjoy your like tweets where you tweet them saying ridiculous things, and it's great. I'm like, oh,
There's plenty of comedy involved in that particular age of boy. My goodness.
Yeah, yeah. Like having 2 toddler boys, I'm just like you were already a queen, but like what, like Empress? What's next? Like
Just purely running on coffee for a few years. I'll be back. Give me another year or 2. It's fine.
Oh hell, yeah, I know, right? Oh man, I mean, I've got 1, and I'm good. Like a lot.
It's nice
a
that
lot.
they at least play together a little bit now.
Sure.
But they're horrible influences on each other.
I'm sure.
They're definitely the hold my juice box kids of like, oh, you got in trouble for that? Oh, try that too. Like,
Oh God.
oh, do it. Like now I literally have the oldest one peeking around the door frame while he sends the little brother in to ask if they can do stuff that he already got told he can't do. Yeah,
That's fucking smart.
directing him. It's great.
Oh,
It's fucking
man.
smart. It's smart. Smart cookie.
Yeah.
I just had him do the scene from Jerry Maguire. The human head weighs 8 pounds because he has these big glasses and it's so freaking adorable. And he just loved it because you got to say, oh, you said fuck. And I was like, only for the audition, but sure, buddy. And now he just like, I'm just saying my line. And he'll whisper it all the time. I'm like, oh boy. Well, I walked right
Yeah.
into that one.
Here we go.
Fine.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
It's interesting. I kind of went the other way with mine. Like I use profanity quite excessively sometimes, and she picks me up on it. And we have a swear jar for me.
We're not going to have that. I don't need to be out that much money. No.
Yeah, like screw that. Get a job.
Oh my gosh.
These little rascals. But are you excited for like, obviously not this game, but like when they can start playing the games you're in? Like, do you think they'll like that, or they'll be like, Mom?
It's kind of hard, man, because like I don't really talk about my private life too much, so I'm not going to go too deep into that.
Oh
to be
no,
honest.
yeah, you're fine.
But the games that I do is completely not age appropriate. There's only one game I was in that she could play, which was called Unravel 2. And it's basically about balls of yarn, and I had to play like shadow monsters in the balls of yarn and all this kind of stuff. And we did a whole bunch of like mocap for it, which sounds batshit crazy because they're fucking balls of yarn. And I turned up to the shoot. I was with a great mocap martial artist friend of mine called Katrina Durden, who's great, excellent. And we just come fresh off like doing some other like killing combat move stunts and all kind of stuff. And I was like talking to the director, and I was like, okay, so we're playing. This is my work voice. Okay, so we're playing shadow monsters, right? I understand that. Cool. So we go up to the player and just like snap their neck and then carry on. He was like, no violence. I was like, what, at all? Like, but we're shadow monsters. Like, yeah, but you're like cute shadow monsters. You're like, what? It's like it's really weird because like, my job is fictionally quite violent, and so yeah, she's too young for that stuff, man. And by the time she's old enough, she'll be like, why would I want to play that game? It's like it's 100 years old, Dad. Why would I do that? It's a
My kids
million
are
years old,
thoroughly
like you.
unimpressed with our stuff.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Mike, you don't want to watch Barbie? I mean, you don't want to... Come on, look how cute these are. And they're like, they're just like Captain Underpants right now. Like, okay, well...
You've lost them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I actually, you kept talking about how they're playing Minecraft, and I played Minecraft for the first time like a year ago, and I was like, this game is hard. I felt really silly. I was just like, this is not easy.
Well, what you need to do is follow my example. We go to the library once a week, and so he asks the librarians, like, can I have a book on Minecraft? And they give him all these books on like how to or 101, and then he like uses it as a map to look it up. So I'm kind of giving him sort of like research skills in my head.
That's cool.
And I'm rationalizing that he gets screen time. It's fine. But it's been amazing. He'd be like, Mom, I figured out how to build a track, and look, I put a track all over. I brought a goblet
Mother,
to
I
life."
made what essentially in real life is a fusion reactor, but in Minecraft, I think it's actually viable.
Which is probably next week. The kid blows me away.
Yeah,
I'm like, what did you do? Okay, it's fine.
Amazing.
Yeah, I just fall off stuff a lot in Minecraft. I just fall off high places.
Just do it in like creator mode, and you'll be fine. Just fly away.
Yeah, I don't go into Minecraft online, man. I just think I'd be so embarrassed of like, hello, what is clearly probably 9-year-old person that's made the cathedral from Barcelona or whatever.
You'd
It's
hardly
like,
be
I don't
the
know how to
only
move
adult.
up. How do I move up?
That's me on there trying to help him. I'm like, wait, how do I move the head? Where am I looking? Okay, just put a block there. That got rid of it.
So Earth on top of wood? Okay, interesting. Okay. Be a fucking nightmare. The only thing I ever made in like design and realization, like fucking woodwork craft, was wood. It was like firewood. It was like wood to burn. That's what I made after like 3 weeks of making a project. Wood.
Are you crafty in real life? Do you craft things?
God no. No, I'm not crafty in the slightest. I'm a destruction. I'm very good at destruction. If you want me to take down a shed, I used to have a shed in a place I used to live. I had to take it down. That thing I can do with like fucking hour tops. The whole shed it's just rubble. That I can do. But to
Nick
build,
knows.
I still get freaked out by like the idea of having to like learn how to do plaited hair and stuff for my little one. You know? It's like, oh my God, rip your head off. I'm so, I don't how the hairs. I have learned it. I'm just terrified of that stuff. It's like, yeah, dude.
I got you.
Yeah, okay, creepy.
Practice. You'll just have to get a doll, like get one of her dolls with hair, and just practice on that. That's how my mom taught me.
You mean the bull doll that I've hidden from her? Yeah, we can do that from the bull doll that is no longer has hair. Yeah, I may have tried that. It didn't work.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm pretty handy. You can call me. I'll help with.
I
when you're
may
back
have
in
to
the
like
States.
just.
We know that.
just
Like we already know that you're
So-
handy.
I'll get you. I was just proud of myself for putting in I took out the old garbage disposal yesterday and put in an entire new one. And I was like, is this gonna work? I don't know. It worked.
You see, I am lucky though because I'm a co-parenting single parent, and I get on with my ex. So between us, we kind of get the balance of the stuff. I want to be like let's jump off something high and I'll show you how to land properly kind of dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can do the braiding hair the other side and stuff.
Everyone has their areas of expertise. You just know what you're good at.
Yeah, pretty
Oh my
much.
gosh.
Hey,
I
Blue.
can't must be a nightmare.
So chat. Do you have any? You've asked. If you have more questions for Paula, please ask questions for Paula. If you have questions for Neil, please ask questions for Neil. I know a bunch of you are probably here from his stream. I know him already, but
Now's time to really get into the nitty gritty.
I'll
Find out who Neil
wander
is.
through this game while you guys talk, unless it will spoil something for you, Neil. I don't
Who's
have
that?
to.
There was somebody just in there. Wait, is that?
I don't mind actually. It's like I'm gonna enjoy it anyway, so I'm cool. If it does spoil it, I'm not too worried. I'm still gonna play it and enjoy it, so it's all good.
Katie. Or I mean Mia.
Oh, Blue Owl's Medic is his, my friend Blue. She's like my co-anchor on my show. She's great.
Yeah, I
don't know
love
Blue-
Blue. Blue is also
Blue's
one of
wicked.
my good friends. Hi, Blue.
No, cool. Hey,
Blue gets
Blue.
around.
I see
Blue
you.
gets around. Knows all the good people.
There's something
Yeah,
you have to
she's
tell
very
us.
cool.
Mia,
This scene's ominous.
what's going on?
She just done disappeared.
Damn it, Mia. Why?
Oh boy.
I have been in my stream of playing this game. I have been questioning the validity of their relationship a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, I did too.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he
if it
kind
was
of
me,
had
I'd
that
be
side
like,
fling with Zoe.
yeah.
I didn't in mine. I didn't have
I kind of think it'd be one of those situations of like, you know what? I think I'm good here. I think we're good. I think
Yeah.
like we talked everything we need to say. The hand
Like,
being
wait.
chopped off. The thing. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good.
They just
We're
had their 10-year
okay.
anniversary yesterday, guys. Aw.
I
really?
would want to be like,
The Mia Winters, Ethan Winters anniversary.
I feel like I would also
Nice.
be like, I think we need to not be together because of the trauma.
Cause you get into some pickles, lady. Just a little bit of just a handful. You know?
Right.
Sorry about the echo, guys. We are trying to hear Neil since I don't have like a headphone splitter. So I'm trying to strike a balance where it's not too bad, but we can also hear him. Well, there's pretty flowers in this.
Oh yeah,
graveyard.
mind the flowers. Have you learned about those yet?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm like, I spent like 2 hours playing this game and I got as far as like the first like running away from all the like and shooting in the head and screaming. That was basically as far as I got. I mean, I tend to do things in stream. I don't play games the way they're supposed to be played. I tend to play games to try and find the hilarity in every situation, including like staring at a door for about an hour. It's just, I don't know why, it's like the game says go here, I say, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stare at this dock on the wall and find the humor in it.
That's how my fiance taught me how to play video games when I like wasn't used to him. He was like, always go the wrong way first, because there's usually something there to discover.
I go the wrong way, but usually there's nothing there, but I try and like just like eke it out a little bit and go, there must be probably something here, so let's just check out this sack of something, you know. Yeah, I don't play games to beat them. I play games because it's just fun. You know? It's kind of how I view acting in a way. Like I never was hit with the idea of fame or like being like super popular for what I did. I just wanted to play all the time. And that's kind of still true. I'm very lucky and very blessed to have a lot of people give me work, but me, it's all like, it's the playtime is the thing, man. It's like, that's where the...
It was the way to true happiness or mental health as an actor, is to realize that you're not going for some destination, you're going for the journey, and you're never guaranteed to get anywhere, but you have this one machete, and you're hacking through the jungle, and it's your path, and only your path that you're making. So,
yeah, man. And I think that's fair, you know. Enjoy your ride.
Follow the joy. Follow the joy.
Hey, you know what? They have a disproportionate number of cemeteries in this village, I will say, to people.
I think it's enough.
That's a lot. And that's a lot of yellow flowers. And there's some pollen just floating all up in that air. Foreshadow.
1996. Okay, freed from the binds of flesh, she now walks the valley of death.
Oh boy.
With
I mean,
That's
do you though?
cheery.
Is it a walk?
Is it a walk? Is it a wiggle? Blue, thank you for those gifted subs, you absolute angel.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what's that? There's
a door. I know. I like Neil's. I'm just going in a circle, making sure I'm not missing anything.
breathe in a lot of the
Oh, no, I would be
flower
going in a
pollen.
circle commenting on the craftsmanship work of the tombstone. That would be like my thing. I wouldn't be searching for stuff. People were like, look at that. It's shoddy. Shoddy at best.
Really read them.
Those are very specific font.
Yeah. I was wondering if it would be like the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, and it'd be like...
There might
I
be.
like the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. I still have dreams about that place. It was fucking cool.
It's been a minute. I can't wait for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
been a minute, right? Yeah.
I want to go again.
Let's get
Now
back.
that my boys are like
Yeah, man.
suitably enjoy Disneyland age, I really want to take them.
Well, I'm not even in the States right now, as you know, but I'm supposed to be coming back home to the States in...
Now, have you been to other
I guess-
Disneys though, like a Disney Paris or anything?
Disney Paris? Really? Yeah.
Have you been? I haven't been.
I've been.
I know you've been.
I've been. But I was like my senior
I
year
think
of high
it'd be
school.
exciting. I think it'd be exciting for an American to go to Paris, like full stop, right? I
That's
think
fun.
for somebody who's lived a lot of his life in Britain, kind of going over to Paris, like, it's Paris. I've been here before for like 10 times. Disneyland Paris, it's alright, you know. Cool. It's not the same, man. You're gonna get Disneyland in America.
I didn't read the
Apologies
clue,
to
and I
everybody in
still figured
France.
it out.
How did you know how to open the door?
Well, there was a mail slot, and I only had one thing that would fit through it.
Your
Well, not
hand?
that. I mean, you wouldn't put a key through a mail slot. I was like, what's the most mail-like
Here's a picture.
thing I have? Here's a photo.
Well, you know what? I like your brain. It's weird, but I like it.
Good night, meme.
Oh, is this
Oh.
our?
More nasty things to crawl through.
Is this our basement?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh,
You
yeah.
got an
Looks like
elevator?
Like,
Yeah.
who doesn't have an elevator? Come on.
I mean, so far.
I know,
this
darling.
house
Who doesn't
and
have an
this house,
elevator? It's so
Demetress
embarrassing
has
when
had
you're
one.
supposed to take the stairs. How awful and awkward.
What are we? Some medieval no
We're
technology
the
place?
barbarians. We have a fucking lift.
Oh God,
Was
it
this
went
a
dark.
walk-up? I
Something's
think
gonna scare
not.
me. Something's gonna scare me. Yeah. Come with me, Ethan.
Hey, that was a voice match. Oh, no.
Blue, question. Do you three feel that any actor can get into mocap video games, or is there a specific trait one needs to be successful in it? Are there some actor types you feel would be unsuccessful or unhappy?
Jerks. Jerks would be unsuccessful. I find my uniqueness is always an attribute in acting. So for me, being particularly small has helped in that I then become children or small creatures. And that is a limited pool to pull
A
from.
niche.
Yes.
It's a good niche to have.
Niche, darling, niche.
What do you think? I don't think
Niche,
there is
darling.
any hard and fast rule of this, well, you'll make it if this and not make it if that. But in general, in life, be a good person. Try to put your research in. Don't be lazy and be dependable.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I would say, in terms of like the type of person that can do this, is like you have to have a strong mental capacity for the business.
Thick skin.
Yeah, you have thick skin and just like the willingness to like keep going, not give up. Know that like eventually, like because sometimes you work really hard and you don't see anything happen, and so you have to be able to handle that and know that. And not everyone can, and that's fine. You can go be happy doing something else, like.
But much like you yourself have found a niche way to make a living playing freaking video games, how cool is that? And being in them, I mean, you find your way, and if it doesn't get handed to you, you have to be tenacious enough to make it.
Yeah.
Whatever that might be. Look
I'm
at all
over,
that.
I'm
Yeah.
over here grinding.
I hope you don't have allergies, because this is a lot.
I'm good.
I think to further that, in terms of specifically motion capture, performance capture, and VO, I think the thing that I've always, because I have a training academy and I teach people how to use, it's like a short workshop because you don't need a long time to do that. But like a couple of days to make people understand what the volume is. And from my point of view, I actually see this as a completely new acting technique. It's taking a lot of skill sets from theatre, a lot of skill sets from film and putting them together. So I think fundamentally, if you want to be an actor, I think any actor theoretically can get into performance capture. If you have a lot of physical skill sets, you're very physically able, and maybe things like martial arts, combat, then definitely mocap is something that's viable, gymnastics, etc. But performance capture, any actor can do it. However, not every actor has full command of their instrument. And I think a lot of what comes into this is craft work. And by the way, I think any actor should be crafty with their craft work. That is something that I take quite seriously, and there is no quick fix to acting. Like,
Yeah, you're
you
never
should
done.
be
You're
well
never at
versed. You're
the
never
peak.
done. It's a fucking craft, and you have to take that seriously. And I think if you can learn a lot of different craft work, you can study, no matter how you do it. It doesn't make a difference whether you go to a traditional drama school or if you find independent teachers over years or whatever. But you have to do constant training and expand, constantly evolve. I think if you're approaching it from that point of view as a crafts person, yes, you can learn industry. Yes, you have to stay positive and focused and blah, blah, blah. But I think bottom line is that in motion capture, performance capture, you can't hide your performance. You don't get to be edited around because you are driving that performance and everything is seen. They can obviously cut around it and stuff, but it's a little different from film and TV. So yeah, I would say like do your fucking craft work as well as trying to mentally prepare yourself for rejection and keep going, etc., etc., etc.
And
Yeah.
it's, there's
That
never
poor
been a better
ghost.
time to be a storyteller if you want to get into it. All of your
Yeah, man.
tools are at your fingertips now. So the research,
Yeah.
the connections, everything's there. You can learn it and get the base from wherever
Mm-hmm.
you are. So
Yeah, and like,
Great
like sometimes people are like a deterrent is like prices and all this stuff, but like you can find like yes, there are really expensive classes to learn, but there are also really affordable ones, and so
And
like
free
and there are
online
like
as well.
free. There's like free stuff you can find, so it's like don't.
Oh
give
hell, the
up and
fucking
just
library, man.
assume.
I used to spend
Yeah.
hours at the library. I used to spend hours at the library going through the entire fucking section on acting.
absolutely.
Libraries exist. I know at the moment it's still different, but God, there's a lot of resources that are
There's
free if you
something
just
back up.
look.
It's a
I think
Christmas
it's
cactus.
important that people understand that if you have access to the internet, which not everybody does, I admit, but a lot of people do. If you have
But
a
again,
smart, if you have a
libraries?
phone and a library, libraries are free still, then you can have access to training. It's harder, Yes, and you may not have somebody check in, absolutely, but there's an awful lot you can do with your raw talent before you get to a place where you can make money, because you can probably do that, get a job, get representation, and then train, continue training with a teacher.
Absolutely. And the way I met Day was through the web series community, which I got into right as it was being born, kind of, as a way to selfishly make projects for myself and my friends. So we
What were you
literally
doing?
created
Just out of
entire
curiosity.
series. What?
What were you doing? What was the web series?
I lots of them. But the one I was doing when I
I
met
want to
Karl
see
was-
one. Tell me some cool ones.
I did the New Adventures of Peter and Wendy, which was really fun. So I was a
So
producer on that.
Oh my
and Wendy
god,
Garland.
really?
Yeah, it was super fun for 3 seasons, and that was an amazing
check it
fan
out.
experience too, because we created a whole role play community for Neverland.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I forgot about that.
It was so fun, and
Oh,
I
that
mean,
looks great. I just found it.
Good
That
night,
is so
sweetheart.
cool.
That's our portrait. You can buy that portrait. I'll sign it. And stream it.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's very empowering to realize, especially I will say as a woman who's not 20, that I can create my own roles if I want. Like I just have my directorial debut for a feature film. Yay! Is in the
Yeah,
final
right.
rounds of a couple really cool festivals. So I'm like all fingers crossed now. And
Congrats,
David has a
man.
little experience
I show
in that.
up. I
Yeah,
show
she
up.
does. She's a gang member for me.
I'm a gang
Like
member.
you're apocalyptic-y, but yeah, I mean, you can. This is a wonderful time for storytellers in that you really can look at what you have and what tales you want to tell, and you can get your foot in the door from anywhere. You can do this. I mean, if I
Yeah.
could do it pregnant, you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, you're like a superhero. So
No. I'm a super villain, clearly. Look at that. I'm kidding.
True.
Oh, any clues? Do you want to buy these rugs? Is this how?
These are nice rugs.
I feel like we
I
can
would
get
put
those on,
these
like,
rugs in my
Ruggable.
house. Yeah.
Feels
It
like
really
Ruggable
ties
should
the room
sponsor.
together, don't you think? There's a lot of them, though.
There's-
Not judging.
I know.
Just saying, there's a lot of them. It's a lot. It's a lot of fucking rugs in one place.
She vacuums.
There's even a rug on the table. I just think it's like a lot. I just-
Yeah. She has
It's a
very
lot.
particular decorating. Did you just shoot my doll?
No.
Shoot it. Yeah.
All right.
Show that doll who's boss.
All right, read that.
Shoot in
Read
the
that. Those are the flowers. Oh, you can't read that, can you? Oh, there we go. Nope.
What do I have to click to get the actual text again?
You can't read that? It's clear as day. All right. Okay, so these are the
Usually
countdown
there's like a button
flower.
you push
Oh,
so
there-
that you can
No.
read. It'll like pop up text.
I got nothing.
I
don't
got
know. Do you
nothing
guys have any
either.
clues on how to read this? Anywho, the flowers are important. Put that in your llama.
It's in my llama.
Okay.
This house kind of reminds me of well, it's just a creepy old
Oh,
house.
whoa. Pufflehuff the Grey, as a fellow Hufflepuff, I can tell you, you don't necessarily have to go to school. Acting is one of the things in which you don't need a classical education. It's more of a craft, so you need more training, apprenticeship classes versus traditional college,
Yeah.
you're in luck.
I think the main thing is like, it's an investment, it's a business as well. So you got to view spending money at class. I used to do all kinds of shit jobs just to like make sure I never was like completely broke, and I was broke a few times.
What was your
at the
best
point where-
thrival job?
What was the best what? Sorry.
Your best thrival job instead of survival.
Oh,
I
right.
like to call them
I
thrival.
was a really good like sergeant major type catering events manager.
What?
Serving nothing
Events
but
manager?
gloriously.
Events manager.
What?
Oh, so wait, so you would like you'd be running the catering event?
I'd be running not the whole thing, but running the event on the floor with all the waiters and stuff. And we were just like nothing but like intimidatingly good-looking model guys that I was like trying to get to work
That's what
and
I like
stuff.
to eat. My
And they were great. And
appetizers
actors and
from.
stuff. They were great. But the thing was, it was just like serving people that were so fabulously wealthy and kind of treated you sometimes like shit. The catering company I worked for was great. So it was a
Welcome to
really
every
great
certain
gig.
job.
It was very supportive, but it was just very little disheartening sometimes when you like,
There's some
you
soul
know.
crushingness to it for sure.
a little bit. But what it gave me was a way of paying my fucking rent. And even if I had to do an audition at 10 in the morning, I finished the job at like 4 in the morning, at least it gave me a way of saying, this occupies me, this gives me a sense of pride. And also, it gives me enough money to scrape together every month to channel into acting
Two
classes every month.
For sure.
And so, you know, I think that's the thing. There's always a way you can do it. And it may be hard. The road is not easy, but then the challenge also is worth it. It's not handed to you. You learn more by the challenge being a rocky road or a hard path. Not that I'd wish that for anybody, but if it is tough, if it is difficult, it will teach you many valuable lessons that having everything handed to you on a plate won't. So,
kinda
although
hate those
you don't
people
need to
that get
struggle,
handed to
but I
them.
think the thing,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
think,
hard not
you
to.
know,
The like one and done. They did something and then they're like, I'm a star. I kind of hate them as humans.
that's okay. I mean, it's okay. I think the main thing is if people have humility and they're cool, then that's all right. You know, why
Sure.
not? Fuck it.
It's just
But I think the main thing is
rare.
that if you do struggle, if it is a challenge, if you have to try and find a way of doing what you love doing, it's only going to make you be more humble and enjoy it more when you get it,
Yes,
and
very
probably
true.
be like a
Absolutely.
cooler person. You
And in
know?
answer to Maddie Sims Games question, yes, there are a lot of really cool thrival jobs. I actually have an article and a book about thriving in Hollywood in which I list a whole bunch of different categories and things that worked for me in my crazy adventure of 1,000 years because I'm a vampire. So I'll shoot that over today at some point to share, but it's everything. I mean, you can be
I've had
a
some weird
manny or a
jobs.
nanny. I was a internationally renowned ventriloquist assistant. It happens.
Wait, back up. Time out. You're a ventriloquist assistant? This I have to hear more about.
Well, yeah, there aren't that many internationally known ones, but there's some. I found it on Craigslist once.
Amazing.
It paid the bills.
Amazing. Oh, Craigslist?
I
You
got
got
to
some, like,
design a
serial
puppet
killer
with Jim Henson Studios.
That is
which was
really
kinda cool.
That is very cool.
But there's
amazing.
every sort of weird job. I mean, especially in cities in which the entertainment industry is in existence. But
Yeah.
mannying and nannying was quite nice for my husband and I.
Sure.
Back in the day, pre-kids, it kind of would be a beast now with our own children, but
Yeah, I worked at 3 different companies doing like birthday party entertainment. That was
were you a princess?
yes.
I was a prince.
Well, I was mostly like Leia or Ray because I worked at
Also a princess.
I
thank
worked
you,
at like
Disney
oh
owns
true.
them.
Well, Ray is not, but
Oh,
Leia
well,
yes. Because Tony and I both worked there, and it was part of a fencing school, and so the whole like draw was like have these characters at their party. They'll do a whole like fight, and then they'll teach like the kids little fencing stuff. So we did a lot of Star Wars parties, some Pokemon
That's
parties.
pretty cool.
As a parent, I'm like, would I want my children to be learning how to fight with a sword because they
get
turn everything into a sword
Foam
anyway?
noodles. They would get foam noodles.
No,
and
no,
then
my
you-
kids would be like, we need a real sword. We'll make one. It's fine.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, some of those kids were awful, but hey. Hey.
Manny Nanny was great.
Excuse me.
Ray can be a princess if she wants to. You're
That's-
darn right.
You're right.
Oh,
I'm
look at the
sorry.
pictures. What are those? There's
You're
some books.
darn
or something.
titty.
What's on them?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, if you look at the Ms. in the Biz book and or blog that's out, there are a ton of us that wrote about different ways to support oneself as one is beginning this storytelling adventure, and it's pretty epic. There's a lot of good ideas and thoughts there, if you need help.
I
Ooh,
can't
lots
read,
of books.
I can't read the titles on these.
That's depressing. I bet there's something over there you can. Oh look, a teacup.
Full of not tea.
Well, I got thirsty. Another teacup.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh. I don't want to give it away.
I'll figure it out.
Do something.
I'll figure it out. I haven't finished exploring the room.
Somebody has a question. It's a Neil question. Since he's a Star Wars fan,
Hey.
do you have a favorite part in Star Wars? Like the universe?
You mean like a role or just a bit?
They didn't specify, so yes.
Okay, yes. All right, so favorite bit. I really dig the set piece battles because I like the fact that Lucas based, I'm such a fucking Star Wars geek, man, I'm owning it, but still, he actually based reference on the dogfights, like Howard Hughes and people like that. He used all the old like 1930s, 40s, 50s like war films of the dogfighting. He based the entire idea on those things, which I really dig. I think it's just fucking cool. So there's even some shot by shots that I literally lifted from World War II footage, I believe, or something like that. I think the whole grand space opera thing is just epically wicked. I'm also like a armchair Jedi, so I'm down with the whole Force thing as well. So best bits, yeah, anything to do with Jedi's, and I'm there for it, man. I'm living for it.
Wait, are you like Pam Jedi? Like you play a bunch of them or specific?
Me?
say
I
you-
think I'd be a light side Jedi, actually, funny enough. I think I'd go light side. I look like I'd be Sith, but I probably in my heart I'm a light side Jedi.
Sith deceiving. That's a good business card.
It's a good business card. I have resting psycho face, man. So people go, "Oh, you're doing this." It's like, no, dude. Light side, probably Sentinel, like with a green lightsaber, just like protecting people, guardian shit. Yeah. Be cool, guardian, whatever. But yeah, I have resting psycho face. That's why I laugh and smile a lot. I think. Just put people at ease, Paula. I guess the laugh sends it the other way as well, so it doesn't always work.
It's pretty epic. The laugh is good. It's good stuff. I remember
So my
even
dad
just
has
hearing
a-
your voice for the first time on the VOM when I think I got to meet you when we did the big group scene.
Oh
And
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
right.
oh,
Yeah.
that just is a bone shaking voice. That's good. That guy. I didn't even know your resume or anything, but I was like, oh, he's gonna work a lot.
Little did she know.
This one, he's got a
It's
future.
been okay. Thank you very. Yeah, it's been good, man. I mean, very blessed that like performance capture and VO. I'm sure you found this as well. It avoids. You could get it. You know, it helps to avoid the typecasting thing. And for me, it was like it gave me the first really qualified moment of being able to own being a character actor and being allowed to play the roles that I ought not to play. Like, you know, obviously within my ethnic grouping, because that would be appropriate. Like representation is a positive thing. We should stick, you know, be honoring that. But within, you know, what I should play, as in being a white guy, then I get to play roles they would never fucking give me. Like ever
Versus
in
on
film and
camera,
TV.
where I'm like mom now. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
super fun to be able to be
I
like, and
fucking
I'm a
got that
pretzel
too.
and a goblin.
I like had a kid and they was going, "Oh, we're sending up these dad roles." Like, why? Have you seen this face? Nobody that fucking right now would ask me to babysit a child.
Not
let alone-
all dads are comforting.
Hottie beer
fucking
selling
white.
dad. You could sell people some beer. Don't you worry about it. Or
Drink your fucking milk. Sorry. It's still what happens.
no, it's terribly freeing to do the
Yeah, man,
wider
I dig it.
span that we get with voice acting and
But it's
motion
also
capture.
great. It's also great to see proper representation as well, and in games and stuff. I'm really happy and heartened to see, like, you know, African Americans going for African American roles and all this kind of stuff. Whereas
Absolutely.
before it was like whoever's in the suit, you just play it, which is fair enough. There weren't that many of us doing it like back in the day. But it's really great to see people stepping forward and being fully represented and having like a smorgasbord of human beings from all kinds of like cool, crazy, like combinations of people, and just it's all like out there. It's great. I'm loving it, man.
I
I'm really
appreciate
liking
the
it.
evolution and being able to progress
Yeah.
and get a little bit better and learn things because Lordy knows we made mistakes, every single one of us in the past in our
Yeah.
storytelling representation. So it's great to become aware of things. And I think being able to admit past mistakes and grow is just, it's one of the
Absolutely.
beautiful things about art is being able to change others as well as your own heart and mind.
But also,
through these tales.
you know, and also that's when we get a choice, you know, like, you know, it's,
That's
I did a gig once where I didn't realize that the character was going to be African American. I didn't know. The guy didn't tell us. He was a minor character. And then I ended up voicing it. I remember watching the game back thinking, huh, okay, that's weird. Why am I doing that role? I was like, oh shit, I'm the only person on set for this particular moment. There's nobody else here. They literally have nobody else here to do it. It was like, but it still felt a bit weird because it was like, well, I wouldn't have chosen that. I wouldn't have said, cool, I'll do that role. Do you know what I mean? So it's nice that people are now like across the board are waking up going, yeah, we should really, you know, cast this appropriately, even if it's just like a minor character coming in.
I
should be.
see you, I see
You
you.
should definitely have empathy. Oh wait, no spoilers. Oh, yes, but a little spoilers. Come on in. It's fine. I won't hurt you yet.
I don't want to.
Come
Oh,
on in.
you got one of the babies died?
I don't want it. Get in the fucking door. I don't want it.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Click on it.
I'm gonna search the rest of the house
Doo-doo.
room before I click on you.
All right.
Fucking
This
door.
part was
Sorry.
not motion capture. This was voiceover. So we did this in the booth.
Oh, that's in the
In the
booth.
booth.
All right.
I'm gonna save.
Okay. Clickety clack.
Clickety clack.
It's such a pretty game, man.
It
It's
is.
such a pretty game. It's great.
The level of detail.
I'm
they
digging
put
that a
into
lot.
this.
I did have to
I
like
like
mess
the-
with a bunch of settings at
Oh, I did
first
not
because
take
I
the
was like
trash out.
super nauseous, and then I was like,
I
oh,
like
now I'm
I
good.
like the first aha moment you got when you come up the the hillside and you see the whole village and literally seeing the whole village. I think it's really
Yeah.
cool. I'm digging it. Yeah.
There's a thing.
What? Click it, click it. I've been waiting for
Oh no, I can't hear you.
I need a much better daughter. I need a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What?
Holy
What?
fuck, I'm terrified.
She's gone!
Where's my gun?
Oh, that's weird. There's a new doll there.
And my guns are gone. What did you do with my
Well,
guns?
you know what? We have some very strict laws here.
This is a
Oh,
Mia
who could that
doll.
be?
Shot in the
Examine.
heart.
That is twisted. Look
Ma'am?
at that. Oh,
Ma'am?
fix your little. What's in your? What the? She's got a little.
She's got a.
What is
she's
that?
got
Like Illuminati sort of?
An eagle, maybe?
What do we got
Or
going
it's
on?
probably a crow. This game's all about the crows.
Oh, well,
Is
okay.
it a majestic
cool.
dragon?
I don't know if it's a dragon.
Ooh, there's a picture of her. Next
Yeah,
to
there
it.
is. Ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Donna has built a Mia doll
Sure.
with a
Why?
jarring photo
Yeah.
of your wife
Why?
to examine.
this
You know what? She's probably gonna mess with you.
Mia?
Is it a doll of Mia? Yes, Ethan. Yes, it is.
Maybe.
Yes, it is, Ethan.
Examine. You don't need to go there. Jeez, it's not anatomically correct.
Oh, wedding ring. He wants that wedding ring. Give me my wife's wedding ring.
It's kind of bloody. Oh.
Oh,
How many fingers does he have at this point? Like one or something?
wait, what?
How many fingers on his left hand does he have? He keeps
Oh,
losing
we've
fingers.
only got
Take care.
we've got 8 fingers total.
So what do you
Okay.
need?
My yeah, this guy's poor hands. Really feel for him.
Creepy.
Let me see.
Capcom
What
hates
is
hands.
Heisenberg's drag name? Does he have one?
Oh, well.
I feel like he could just
I'm
show up in
so
full
confused.
Heisenberg and be totally rad.
Heisenberg. Where's my
Oh, man.
mess with my? There we go. Here we go. Let's see if we do. Wait, no. We want to hear him.
Mihai, hey, I'm at least almost to your thigh.
Thigh high.
Thigh high. Doll.
Thigh high doll. I wonder if that turned up the game or if I need to turn up.
Yes, Alyssa, if you have time to join a production, do it. Being on set is a great way to learn.
'Tis but a flesh wound. Okay.
There must be something else here.
I mean, there always is.
I'm eating all your dang mango.
That's okay.
I am sorry.
It's Costco, man.
Wow. You know what to get you for Christmas.
I do love me some Costco mango.
Oh. Nope, that won't fit, will it?
No.
No.
Looks like something could fit in the depression.
Was it a doll head? Can you smash a doll head in there?
I wish. I haven't been able to pick up a doll head. I've been trying.
Goals.
Oh, we're locked in here, I assume. Oh, there's a...
As someone who loves tabletop gaming and D&D, says this is barely standing, I employ a lot of voices for characters and creatures throughout a game. Any tips to help a DM avoid vocal fatigue? Because there are some days I come out of games sounding hoarser than heck. Oh yeah, there's lots of tricks.
That's a good question.
Actually, an easy one to help strengthen your voice, learn how to sing. Take a cheap, good singing class.
Oh yeah.
It'll
keep
teach you how to
the
breathe,
diaphragm.
teach you how to use your diaphragm, how to project, and how to look after your vocal cords.
For sure. Throat coat can save in a pinch. Or what's that
Yeah,
one
that
that
too.
the Korean
I don't
starts
know
with
how
a
to say
weird-
the lozenge.
there's like a cool
They have it all
lozenge
over LA in every
look
voice
like
studio. It's
low
amazing, that
point,
little thing.
Loquois
Yeah.
syrup for
Really good.
honey and loquois.
There's an amazing Asian syrup that you can get that really can help if you just have vocal fry out.
You can look up vocal straws to use beforehand.
Hmm?
That will warm up your voice.
Warm-ups are key. Again, you'd learn that in singing classes for sure. However, those singing gods, they did not bless me. I tried. I still
I
do
know. I
classes.
remember.
You got an amazing voice, Paula. Though. You have that kind of like natural husky. It's like that.
I wish I could sing. I would have been like Kristen Chenoweth. I'm coming for you. But
I remember you told me like you lived in New York and casting directors were like, "Can you sing? Like, can you be our
And I was
Kristen
like,
Chenoweth?" And you were like,
cannot, unless you need it humorously. Yeah, so I had to move here and learn to drive again. You know, get married, live in an actual house as opposed to a closet. I guess it turned out okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I cannot figure out what I'm supposed to.
What pulls, what doesn't?
Oh, we have more things on her to
Oh.
pull.
She's like checking pulses.
I'm like, any
What's
secret
going on?
hideaways?
Oh,
There
oh,
we go.
oh. Remove it.
Always in the shoulder. The shoulder key. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay. The music's back.
is it?
Well, I can't hear it, but the
Do you want me to
radio
just-
looks on.
I'll just play the baby sounds for you.
No, please don't.
All right. Sure.
I
chocolate.
have some bad news. It's getting very late, and I may have to toddle off at some point. I'm afraid.
That is totally fine. I'm
My
appreciative
little
of
one's
you
an
being
early
here at
bird,
all.
and yesterday there was no mercy after my stream. She was like,
Oh, no,
3 hours sleep,
that's-
you're fucking up. It's like, I know, okay. So I got that all tomorrow again, man.
In awe.
Me too.
Of you, sir.
Me too. Well, thank you so much for being here.
And I look forward to
That's
seeing
right.
you on
Thanks
the
for
5th.
asking me to hang out. It's cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm considering myself. I'm adopting all of you guys. So I'm friends with Nick. I'm friends with you guys. I'm like, I'll be unofficial.
Dayeanne.
I'll just be like, Ari Groupie, what's up?
Right.
Yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you on the 5th, beaming in
That's
for our
right.
wrap party. Yay.
Yeah,
That's right. I'm gonna be joining you. Yeah, I'm gonna be joining you straight after I finish finishing the
Oh.
signing we do again, and I'm coming straight over to the wrap party. Yeah.
I think we're doing a tag off. Like you're starting at noon for a signing, and Andy and
Yeah,
I
we
are
can do
doing
this.
one at 3.
I am.
We'll like tag
Yeah.
off, and then the wrap will start. It'll be
Yeah, it's gonna be
woo.
great.
Yeah. So
Adventures.
tell the people about your Streamily so they can get in on all the signings before you leave.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the Streamly signing, the shop is still open. All the duos are gone. They are limited edition. They're gone. But I got a lot of singles still left. I actually ordered more because we were sort of running out like crazy. But that's streamly.com/Neil Newbon. I'll be doing it only on Twitch this time. So twitch.tv/Neil Newbon. I'll be signing everything. Keep signing until it's done. I won't be like taking breaks and shit. It'll just be let's head down. Let's fucking do it.
You say that.
So yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, I say that now. Yeah. And then I'm going to be joining everybody and check out my Instagram because I have links to all the other actors on Resident Evil of all of their Instagrams. Also, they have their streaming stores and their bios and stuff like that. So definitely check out their stuff as well.
We're doing
Please.
a whole like virtual con this
It's
week.
fucking
Love it.
great, man. It's great. And this is the thing, like, people always say, oh, yeah, we're still friends and cast and talk stuff. But genuinely, like, Resident Evil family, everybody still fucking talks the whole time. It's great. Jeff Shine and Nicole Tompkins, I've known since, like, 2018-19. And we are all friends. We're like really close friends. And we speak, like, I speak to them every month regardless. Even when we like had nothing to talk about beyond like how you doing, we're still in touch. And also the people on RE Village now, everybody's in touch with everybody. It's really lovely. It's really great. You don't always get that. Even if you like the cast, you don't always like, have that kind of close bond.
True.
So RE family, man. Yeah, a lot of love.
Love to hear it. We love to hear it.
Yay, well, it's good to see you, Neil. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, but I'm going to go and sleep for the
Please.
5 hours I have.
Please sleep. Sleep.
Much love
And
to
we'll
you
be in your
both.
nightmares.
Thank you everybody in chat for welcoming
Paula
as well.
will be.
And see you around, okay? Take it
Bye,
easy.
Neil.
Bye!
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm good so far. Let me
Okay.
check to how the parenting. I probably got another half hour for
Okay,
head over to
great. Love that.
if you want to try to get haunted by me.
I do. I
Right,
want to
quick.
figure out how to hear you better.
I'll just say it in your ear.
Love that.
This is a solution that few can get when
gonna-
you're like, I don't know, my sound's not working. I'll just have you come read the dialogue.
Can you just also, you'll love this.
I do.
So Angela, who lives in the guest house, is a makeup artist, loves horror. I showed her a picture like the other day of Angie, and I was like, please make me this creepy doll. And so she's like, go make me Angie.
Yay!
And then we'll just
Oh,
have
that's
you
gonna
like
be so
stand
cool.
behind me, and I'll
And
just
I'll ventriloquist you. I'll Donnie you.
yes.
It'll be very meta. I love it.
mhm.
Love it. Oh, that's gonna be really cool. I have seen some really fun cosplays and whatnot and fan art, man. I tell you what, I've been sharing the heck out of this. You probably are like, okay, ease off the Angie, Paula, but
No, never.
but I'm loving it.
I'm
It's
like-
just the experience of all the fans and the.
I love that you get to be so excited about it, and everyone loves it so much. And
Oh, it's wild. I'm like, it's probably gonna end tomorrow, right? Like you guys are gonna be over me now soon or something. But it's
No,
so far,
video
I'm
game-
loving just the fan art and the joy.
video game communities and fans are like the literal best. You guys in chat are the literal best. if you came just because you love Paula and love Neil, I'm also a voice actor. I'm the voices of Kate Marsh, Alyssa, and Juliet in the first Life is Strange. And I love the crap out of the Life is Strange community. They have, like, supported me and lifted me up and kept me going the last, like, 6 years through so much. So, yeah, I'm glad that, because you've been doing video games, but I feel like this
Welcome
is,
to the neighborhood.
like, with Eveline, too, but, like, this is the
I feel
first
like
time
this
you've,
one's
like, gotten,
bigger.
like a following from it and, like, get to really, like, vibe with everyone.
Feel the love of
like,
the fans,
vibe
for sure. I mean, I've done, like, Grand Theft Auto 5, and I did Final Fantasy Type 0 and some other ones, but they were smaller bits, so I didn't get the, like, full force of the fan beam.
Yeah.
And even Eveline, I
Fan
feel like
beam.
it was just like a, yay! But now, finally, it's just so lovely to have a character that's really resonated with people, and, what lovely people. So, thank you guys for
Such
tuning in.
lovely people. Trying to...
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Look at all these puns.
I know. They're endless for me. So many puns. I'm trying to mess with the sound again, but I don't know why it's not showing up.
Why? Because it knows it's going to be really scary, and I think your computer's just a little bit on edge. Oh,
I don't know. Are we...
there's beeps.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's
Bling,
the
bling,
same
bling.
one that the game
Oh,
sound
hey.
is coming out
Welcome
of.
to the neighborhood.
It must... Sorry, guys. Just
She's
a little
stalling.
technical
She's stalling
thing.
because she's scared.
I'm
Maybe.
s-
Oh, thank you, Harry Mixter. Love back. Love
I just want to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear the creepiness.
Your computer's a bit scared. Yeah. That's a good. It's just a standard go-to for tech issues.
Computer's just a little scared. Oh, well, it's not blood, so
Maybe hand sanitation is very important now. So.
looks like the water works here.
Is that
20
one of those,
seconds.
is that a bin for hazard? How would we have a hazardous waste bin right there? That is very current of us.
Very current.
I'm glad we took safety so seriously.
Okay, well, I can't turn it off, so the conservationist in me is a little upset by that, but I guess
We're in a
that's the
drought.
least of our worries in this place is
I
the
see this
wasting
book a
of
lot.
the
You see
wa-
that
Yeah,
book?
that
Look
book
up
is
top.
popping up a lot, but I can't read it. There's a lot of medical supplies and
Wait,
research.
there's more tea.
That actually looks like more like tea than the last two.
This person has one of those issues, which I myself sometimes suffer from, and my husband definitely does, where you just like leaves a tea or coffee cup places, and you're like, I'll just be collecting these all day. They're the best.
Yep.
Like a fun little scavenger hunt. It's locked from the other side. Oh,
Can I
that's
get
where
in
you
here?
put bodies.
I'm hiding. Look, it's alien isolation.
Oh yeah, you could hide. Is anyone gonna come in?
I don't know.
Mm,
Oh, we got a hype train. Hype train. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Also, for anyone joining in, I am raising money for St. Jude. St. Jude Plays Live. Today is the very last day for money to raise money for that. ! Donate, ! Charity. We'll get you that information. We are only $159 away from breaking our all-time highest number of money raised. But yeah, if you
beat that.
and if you donate $5 or up, a random Scarlet will play. Though I don't know if I'll be able to hear it because I don't have the headphones on. But
'Cause me. Hi, I'm Paula. You could see a clip earlier where I came and scared her. We were playing through Resident Evil 8 Village, which Day hasn't played yet, but I'm in, and she's in my house. I
I'm
play
in her house.
Angie and Eveline. Angie's the little doll.
The spoopy doll.
We're gonna scare her, which I got to scare Day in real life when I arrived.
She did. I also did that with Eveline. I tried to voice match while I was playing. I just
Want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Good.
I also have a really good clip of me getting absolutely terrified by her as well. I was just like, Paula, why?
It was mostly deer
just
in
blame
headlights
you.
for a half second. And like, why are you hugging me? Oh.
You're scaring me and hugging me.
Well, granted, look, it's been a while since hugs, so I feel that way sometimes too. I'm like, what are you doing? Personal space. Oh,
Bring
right, we
forth
can do
the
that now.
clip.
Show me your bitties.
Science.
What do you think of graphics getting better for games, good or bad? Good. There's
Good.
nothing bad I don't think
No.
about graphics getting better at all.
Go art.
Yeah, it's newer. It's an artistic medium. I feel like people are getting recognized for like the artisticness of it all, and
Can you go upstairs? Did you do anything with the projector?
you know what?
the
I
film
didn't
strip
go
piece?
upstairs, but now I'm locked in here. So
Wait, so you can't get to the room with the projectors?
no, 'cause it looked like I needed. It definitely was like you need. I was missing a film strip, but I didn't find the film strip in that room.
Should we just like break stuff? Should we just?
I don't think we
begin?
can.
Is that?
Oh,
That's from her eye.
Yeah, that's the eye symbol.
Oh, examine.
But something's missing there.
We need a.
There
we
was
need
an
a
upstairs and I didn't go up it. I totally forgot. Ooh. But now we're locked in here with this code that I don't know.
What numbers do you like?
I remember the code from the other one, but I doubt that's
Try it.
properly. Maybe there's more to examine on Mia. You got a leg
at
I
her
can
other
look
eye.
at?
You're looking in her nether bits. Hold on.
Okay,
move
okay,
up
here's
the-
a leg, here's a leg.
Okay.
Let's check her leg out. Check out that shin. Tap, tap. Tap, tap.
It's easier with more fingers, but sorry.
Yeah, what do we
You're just
got? What do we
breaking-
got?
You're
What do
having
we
to
got?
take apart your wife.
Ah,
the doll of
she's
your
the
wife.
Pinocchio version.
So it's a little twisted. Like Donna's got a little something, little loose there, like that
Ha,
leg.
ha, 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 ha.
Oh.
Another key. A winding
A
key.
winding key. with
Thank you for
flaws.
the biddies. Thank you guys.
Woo, woo.
Where
Look
was
out,
there-
everybody. We've got a
Subby
sub
gifts.
gifter
Where
on
was
the
there
loose.
something that needed winding? I feel like maybe there was a thing.
Oh, hype.
Maybe in here something needs.
What does that mean? What is hype? And there's a level complete. Yay!
There's a hype train, so the more they like gift subs and things right now, the more the hype train goes, and then at the end there's like emotes people get. I know, I'm speaking
Yay,
another language.
trains.
I know.
I like things too.
Speaking another language.
should-
I know.
This is that. It's all right. I just pretend to know what my son's talking about half the time too. But show me your bitties.
Anonymous chair, thank you for the 1,000 beaties.
Those are called beaties. How would you pronounce that? Bits. Are those different?
Yeah, but I just call them biddies.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
No, that's
Show
on
me your
brand.
biddies.
Okay, now
Winding key, maybe.
the bandages are too tough. You need something to cut them. What could cut? Now.
So, I feel like I have grabbed everything I can grab here. Where is there something sharp?
Here, Sharpie.
Sharp?
Nope.
Maybe back in this medical room.
It just shows up if it's oh that medical stuff.
I need a sharp thing. I need a sharp thing. I need a sharp thing. Hey, 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 hey. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You're locked from the other
I
side.
still feel like that red thing's weird.
Which red thing are you talking about?
There's a bright red thing. What was it that Tony said?
I don't see anything bright red. I see a lot of like,
Oh.
oh, the biohazard waste.
I mean, that feels like you're definitely gonna get a communicable disease by putting your hand on there. Can you open
But
that?
it
Is there a
doesn't
thing?
let me.
Or just take it and throw it at the doll.
I wish. I don't have anything weapons left. Wait, wash the ring. Wash the ring. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Is it
Oh no! I dropped it down the sink. That'd be
It
something.
just like
I'd do.
chops off a tip of his finger because he doesn't have enough problems.
Now it's sparkly.
Okay, now let me examine it now that it's.
You might want to get some like hydrogen peroxide for that wound too.
You know, I've poured chem fluid. Oh, there's the code.
Wedding date. I could have told you because it was just their anniversary. Yes.
Oh,
I hinted at you. La 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 la.
052911. Okay, but it's
This is
okay.
very current.
052911.
For future dates, it is currently 5:30, 2021.
05.
It's weird. Donna got real personal with her
Yeah.
house and
I don't know
his
why.
life. It's twisted. It's twisted.
Always. It wouldn't be Resident Evil if it wasn't twisted, though. I am backing up. I am backing
Why?
up. Because scary things might pop out. I have fear. I have great fear. Okay, well, now I need to go find a knife to cut open her bandages.
Yeah. You're gonna try to find a knife to undress your wife. Doll.
Maybe I have to go upstairs now.
Show me your bitties. Show me your bitties.
The door opened.
It's just a little doorsy door. What if we just play some...
That swings both ways.
Wait. God damn it, ads. Just ruining my scariness. Hold on, here I go.
Is that the noise that's playing in this room?
I don't know.
I don't know. She's just like upping my anxiety. A memento of my time with Ethan, but this music box no longer plays. Ayo!
Oh!
Guess it will.
Dee.
Why is this here?
No, not the wedding ring.
Why does she have all this wedding stuff and a wedding doll? So wild. Diddly-dee. Here, pause it.
Oh,
Does it
God.
play anything? Can we hear it?
Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to hear it.
Turn that bad boy on. Let's
Try.
It's my jam.
Swap cylinders. Oh, play.
Lee Mark, if you're just tuning in, yes, please do see my entrance for such a scare.
Maybe. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Let me put these on.
Just so you can hear.
You know, like you know what's happening. And I'll like only have one. I'll put one, and then my ear can hear you.
Here, yeah.
And then, thank you guys for the hype train. I appreciate the heck out of you. Let's go back to my
train.
headsets.
Just in general.
And go back here. Let's see if this helps. Because it looks like I need to be able to hear right now. Where are the right headphones? There we go.
And I've probably got like 10 minutes or so before I have to go
okay.
relieve my husband from Super Kid duty. So, if you guys have questions, let me know. But be sure to follow us and tune in on mine and Neil Newbon's socials. We posted all the various signing times where you can see a bunch of our cast is doing signings all week. Different times, but you'll see the schedule there. And you can go to streamily.com/Resident Evil to see all the things that we're able to sign and get what you want. And then tune in on June 5th, next Saturday at 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific time on Nicole Tompkins' Twitch. We are doing an in-cast personal reunion because we didn't get to have a wrap party, and I'm so excited. And Capcom has given us an amazing collector's edition to give away that we'll sign too. Yay! As well as a ton of codes and things to give out. So it's going to be epic. Tune in. So excited. Also, yay. See? Let's see.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to figure this.
Sneak out again when she does. Well, the thing is, she's going to be playing my scene, and I gotta go. But will she ever really know if I'm going, or if I'm gonna jump out again? I mean, I don't know.
Will I ever really know? How? What?
Are you trying to order a song? Is that the?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Are you an audio file?
No. I'm just
I
like.
see some lines.
I'm
on
like
there, too.
trying
Does
to
that help?
line them up, but sometimes they move and sometimes they don't.
Oh, I see some. Oh, emotional support Viking. That's a cool name. Look at the beginning. I scared her. I did. What? Start from the outside and work your way to the center.
Okay.
Over 2,000. Let's go, neighborhood. Woohoo! Is it playing a creepy song for you now?
No. Oh.
Oh.
No.
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 Won't play.
But like it
Something's
doesn't let. I'm confused on the mechanics of this. Like I'm trying to turn them and they sometimes turn and sometimes they don't.
to
Like
line up.
this is not turn. Like none of these are turning.
I think you have to start certain ones. They only turn in order. Mayhaps.
But like I can't. Oh, that's what you mean. They only turn in.
Like a certain one, only one at a time will move, maybe?
Yeah.
It's going to be a rap song when you're done, so make sure that it's the beat, the drops
The
in a
beat
sick way.
goes on and on and on and on and on.
Oh, there's a linesies upsies, maybe?
I don't know. It like looks like a mountain. There's just scratches everywhere. I don't know. Nope.
Yep, almost.
It's gonna play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
Indeed.
All right, give me another hint on how I'm supposed to figure this
Ooh,
out.
let them dogs out.
Woo, 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 woo.
Can they just please surprise us with something where you're like, that was unexpected?
I did not expect that.
Let's start from the scratches.
I'm trying to start, but like, there's so many scratches. I'm
Which
trying
one
to
sounds
line
like
up
the
the
beginning?
scratches.
What is wholesome mean something other than wholesome?
I don't think so.
Enchantment? Okay, just checking.
Not that I know of.
Like, does it mean like a train in a different way than train? The bits different than bits. Like, there's a whole new dialect. in
It's true.
Fitchdom.
Yeah, there's a whole language. Mother trucker.
I see that looks aligned.
Oh, I just ruined it. But that also,
Do those two sound good together?
it doesn't play.
This is like what early garage band was like. Sense of urgency. More of a tip. Okay. So it's like, train's leaving the station.
Yeah.
Gotta get on it. And then everybody's like, I gotta go too. Okay. That's what everybody sounds like, right?
Yeah.
Rhodes, what is wrong with me?
Oh.
Never gonna give you up.
I can't go up.
Secret language is secret. Huh.
Ma'am.
Oh, wait, look at those kind of with the linesies.
I know, but
Nope, let's see.
those ones are lined up, but
Yeah. So close. Are they turning or moving? They're okay, they're turning. Oh? Is it beautiful?
it's very nice.
Oh, that's just relaxing.
Oh,
tweezers.
tweezers.
Are they sharp? We were looking for something sharp, so
I
thanks
mean,
a lot,
we
music
may be
box.
able to like pick apart her bandages now. Thanks for your patience on that one, guys. I was like, what in the butts am I doing?
Yay! All right.
Wait, which way do I go? Oh God. Oh wait, this way.
This feels like a suitably scary time to leave you by yourself in the dark.
Yeah, that feels right for your whole vibe today.
I'm on. What? It's just a beautiful, beautiful picture of a pregnant lady naked.
Wait, her hair's like Mia's. Okay. I am a
Yay.
smart
Gotta
cookie.
say this cheesy thing. Oh,
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
cute.
Nerdy Jaharta.
Nope,
Did
nope.
I say that
Bandages do not cut that.
Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much. This has been a joy to scare Day and chat with Neil.
Yes, I
again.
hope you guys loved. I love like when you guys. I think when you. I don't know. They were like, "You have the coolest friends," and I was like, "That I love sharing them with you. Like I love that I have cool friends that I get to share them with you guys because I know y'all appreciate learning the behind the scenes stuff and getting to know the people. Like, love it, love it, love it."
Yay. Thank you so much, guys. Can I convince Day to do an Angie emote?
I mean,
Or remind us.
I only have so many slots. If you guys get me to partner and I get more emote slots, I will absolutely add an Angie emote. 100%.
No, you joke. Aw. Thank you so much, guys. Tune in, find me. I love friends online to keep in
Yes,
touch with.
follow
so-
Paula. If you / guests, you'll get her Twitter, and from there you can probably find her everywhere else.
And tune into our live stream on the 5th.
Tune in on the
Excited.
5th. Go to the Streamily.
It's gonna be at my house, so I gotta like clean our yard and stuff. Should be interesting. Yeah, right?
It'd be great.
It's fun.
It'd be great.
Yeah,
Is there any parting line you can leave me on? I'm sorry it took me so long to get into the house. I was very lost in the village, and it took me too long to get into the house, so I didn't even get to experience Paula with Paula.
Oh, she will though.
But
How about TikTok? Your life's on the line.
that laugh, though,
So
it simultaneously fills me with fear and joy. I've got to say.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, they want that one then. They want she for.
Yeah,
you.
okay, you get it for me, yes.
Out of the way, ugly. Oh, she's awake. I can't do it without the butt wiggle. I'm gonna add that in, right? That's
what we should get. We should get an Angie butt wiggle emote. Just like a little butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Thank you so much, guys. And
Guys, I will continue to play for like another hour or so. I'm going to hit the Be Right Back screen just so we can say goodbye. But I will keep playing, so don't go anywhere. Go follow Paula, please.
See you soon.